We the passport cartel, catch flights, not fills. Go trying heavy whiskey in our deals. Living lavish, loving large and exotic scenes. Sipping on bourbon while we chase our dreams. Just set, that luxuries I think. Stamp passports, hit a freedom ring. First class rides to places uncharted. From the Big Apple to islands where it started. Cigars lit, smoke curling in the night. From Tokyo streets to Parisian city lights. Dates in every town with charm and style. From rooftops in London to beaches in exile. Some cigars lit, smoke curling in the night. From Tokyo streets to Parisian city lights. Dates in every town with charm and style. From rooftops in London to beaches in exile. Yeah, we the passport cartel, catch flights, not fills. Glow trotting heavy, whiskey in our deals. Living lavish, loving large and exotic scenes. Sipping on bourbon while we chase our dreams. Drinking whiskey neat, toasting to the skies. We raise our glasses, watching the world go by. Dating on the go, the best of every spot. In the passport cartel, we always hit the jackpot. Conversations deep under the city lights. From sunset dinners to midnight flights. Cigars and camaraderie, bond is tight. On a world tour, everything feels right. But don't be fooled, the laughs we share. We're wolves in the skies with a fearless plan. Loyal to the pack, no matter where we move. In the passport cartel, trust runs low. Yeah, we the passport cartel, trust runs low. Yeah. A lone wolf's call, under a moonlit sky. Roaming through the world, don't ask why. We carve our own path in cities and towns with a swagger that never backs down. Whiskey and cigars, on the journey we ride. With the passport cartel, nothing we hide. We the passport cartel, nothing we hide. We the passport cartel, catch flights, not fills. Glow trotting heavy, whiskey in our deals. Living lavish, loving large and exotic scenes. Sipping on bourbon while we chase our dreams. Reaching for the stars, the smoke and the cheers. We make our mark, a band of brothers from dusk to dark. 90s New York rapper. We the passport cartel, catch flights, not fills. Glow trying heavy, whiskey in our deals. Living lavish, loving large and exotic scenes. Sipping on bourbon while we chase our dreams. Just set, that luxuries I think. Stamping passports, hit a freedom ring. First class rides to places uncharted. From the Big Apple to islands where it started. Cigars lit, smoke curling in the night. From Tokyo streets to Parisian city lights. Dates in every town with charm and style. From rooftops and
man, shout out to all you guys, man.
Hey, smoke curling in.
This is what it's all about, man. I appreciate the brotherhood, man. Look, we're gonna get into something. Got the boys in the back. We about to jump in here on this Father's Day. We won't stay on too long, but just wanted to tap in with the family, man. Let you guys know how much I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Always on deck. Man, look, a few of you guys, man, I'm telling you, man, I consider you guys my brothers, man, indeed. So look, man, we ain't go hold this up. I'm about to bring my brothers in. My brother Miguel and Uncle Jay. We are in the building. Look, man, this is a good subject. Let me change something right quick. All right, this is perfect. So look, man, we go jump right into it. On Jay, this one thing that you wanted to do. I'm gonna let you.
Let's get it.
Jump on that first. Listen, man. For the men that don't know what it is, let these guys know what dirty macking is.
Oh, happy Father's Day, fellas. What up from Colombia? Well, my definition of dirty macking is a guy that basically will throw his brother or any man, it can be a stranger, under the bus for that mango. There's a good way of doing business and there's a bad way of doing business, but I feel like there's no benefit to doing that. I think it's too many women out here that's available, and instead of catching feelings, man, just do your thing and keep it pushing, man. You don't have to throw another brother under the bus to get it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. So Miguel, what is dirty macking to you?
Hey man, that's the same. That's my exact definition right there, man. He nailed it. Right on target, right there, bullseye.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's dudes. Dudes basically who speaking ill on about you, or speaking ill about another person, about another dude, to try and get a leg up, so to speak, with the chicas, so it don't have to be like that, man. And I know, look, I know back in the 90s, a lot of that 90s R&B, you know what I mean?
I pay your rent. Don't get us started.
No, that was the Simps anthem. So the Dirty Mac anthem was the Dirty Mac anthem was like, he can't love you like that.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, man. That's a dirty Mac. That is, man.
It's like what?
But our culture full of like dirty Macs. I think about it. Every rapper, what he's saying, I'm sleeping with your girl. I'm doing this. He don't want to go find. Look, and you look at the entertainment industry right now, right? These dudes are all dating the same chick. All the women, these dudes, multi-millionaires, millions and millions of dollars, and they going after the same woman. I want to sleep with Future's old lady. You know what I'm saying? I want to sleep with Drake's woman just to say I slept with her. See, that's to me is some dirty macking. Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me give y'all guys a story. Somebody dirty macked on me, but this ain't no mango. This is a woman I was dating. But this happened to me in like Santo Domingo. This is a real story, man. Look, I met this dude, man, a brother. And when you see in Santo Domingo, different than Sosúa. Sosúa, you're going to see a lot of brothers speaking English. You're going to see something, but Santo Domingo a little bit different. When you see another brother, black dude speaking English, or even a white dude, man, y'all going to link up. You're like, hey, man. Hey, because all you hear is Spanish when you hear dude talking English. So me and this dude that started like kind of hanging a little bit, we had got tight. Going out to Mixer, Paris bar, eating out and stuff. So he had got cool with me. So one day he's like, look, man, I got my girl. Why don't you and your girl, we all go out to eat? I made the mistake of going out with him, with my girlfriend, and all us went out. We had a double date. The date was cool. But he was asking us slight questions a little bit because she could speak English. His old lady couldn't speak English. So he found out she worked at the bank, right? And I know some of you guys have heard me talk about the woman I was dating at the bank. And she was pretty. He was very impressed with her. I could tell he was like, wow, man, God, he was, because she's pretty. She was 28, nice figure, everything. So, man, this dude found out what bank she worked at. This was my friend. I considered him a friend. This cat, I was hanging with a little bit. Man, do you know this dude started going to the bank with a chick worked at, and he started trying to holler at her. She came home and was like, did you know, I won't say his name. She's like, he came by the bank and he was kind of flirting a little bit. But as time went on, he started saying, man, let me tell you about Rona, or Ronaldo, He was like, let me tell you about Ronaldo, who you dealing with. He was with this chick and that chick and this chick. Now, to me, that was some dirty macking. And like, she told me everything. And I ain't denying nothing. I'm like, hey, man, you know what it is. Right? I'm glad you told me. And I confronted him about it, but I ain't trying to get no, squabble with nobody or no stuff like that. I'm like, damn, bro, I would have let you have the chick. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't got to come to all that. I would have give her to you, man. Dang, bro. And like, the dude ended up getting deported anyway because he got in some stuff with these Dominican dudes. So he was just a dude like that. The epitome of dirty macking, man. I ain't putting I said last night, I wouldn't put a woman in front of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. People got mad about it. I'm just being real with you, man. and this is the real deal, man. So yeah, man, that to me is some dirty macking. On Jay.
Wow. Yeah, we've all experienced that one, man. I definitely had a taste of that, especially in the military when I went on deployment, bro. As soon as I went on deployment, brother I thought was my boy, man, he going back like, he got a lot of women, and he married, and why don't you kick it with us or whatever, but I do have a reverse story about that. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit for privacy purposes, but
Yeah, I got you.
so this guy says, "Hey, I got this chick coming over. Let's do our thing with her, man. She cool, and she was bad, bro." And so when she got to the house, I mean, he was trying to holler, and she just kept saying, "No, no, no, no. I ain't with it." Like she wasn't giving him no play. So he went to the bathroom, and when she got me by myself, so he was married. He was married, but I was single at the time.
Wow.
So she figured, like, once she found out that I was single, she wanted to just kick it with me. She's like, I just want to kick it with you. I don't want to talk to the other guy. And I was like, all right. So in my way of thinking, I'm like, well, I don't believe in forcing a situation, but if hey brother, you got one at the crib, so let a brother go ahead, take this one, and you take the next one.
Yeah.
He looked at me. He was like, "Look, man, if you want to marry this, blah blah blah. if you want to marry this, blah blah blah. After tomorrow, you good. But today, she gonna be this, dude. I swear." She came out of that bathroom and she did both of us, man. It was like I didn't believe that it was going on, but basically she was trying to. She had already. I knew that she had already been with him prior, but she was trying to dirty Mac on the reverse. And talk about him, because she knew that it was no chance of her really being with him. But I don't know why she thought that I was gonna wife her after that. Like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy, man. The world is a crazy place, bro.
It's crazy, man. My latest dirty Mac, I just sent y'all a text. My latest dirty Mac.
I saw it.
Yeah, man. And it will make it so bad. It's a dude. I'm cool with him because I'm not gonna fall out with nobody over no ass. But it's just like, bro, like, come on, man. Like all these women out here, for real. Like you gonna wait until you see me chilling with Shorty. I chilled with Shorty for like 2-3 days, and then you gonna try. Like he caught her downstairs or something. Like she went to go get some food, and she came back up, and she was like, "Your friend's trying to talk to me. Your friend." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, this." So yeah, I ain't saying nothing to him. I'm just like, whatever, man. So now it's just like I know what you are right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you just revealed yourself. The snake shall shed its skin. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like I'll operate accordingly. So.
Well, he showed you who he is. But let me ask you something, Miguel, and I want Jay to answer this too, because it seemed to be prevalent in our community, man. It starts, like, think about when you were in high school on down to now being a man. It's something with brothers that we always like. We could be cool, but when that cooch get in the picture, man, Negroes lose their mind. What you think, man? Is something just affect us, or this all men, or what you think, Miguel?
No, I think that's something throughout history, man. You got some of the greatest stories. You know what I mean? You look at what is it? Troy, Rome, not Troy, Greece and Troy. They went to war over Helen.
Helen, yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I mean? That whole thing. So I think it's going all through history, man. Dudes, I think guys covet what other guys have. So that's the problem right there. To give you another little scenario about me, and whenever I see this dude, because the world is too small, and it don't even have to do nothing about the girl, because he could keep the girl. Because my old roommate from the military, yeah, he knocked down my shorty I had 2 kids with. So, but
wait, your roommate?
Yeah, and he had a baby with her. They tried yeah, they tried to put it on me. I was like, that ain't my baby. Like I looked at this baby. I was like, man, you better go. I was like, you better go find that baby daddy. I know exactly. I looked at them eyes. I was like, I know exactly.
Wait. You said them eyes. They ain't on J baby, huh?
No, man.
Nah, I seen them eyes. I was like, nah, that ain't.
I'm just messing around, man.
Nah, I was like, that ain't my baby, man. Get on up out of here, man. So, the thing about it, like, what was so crazy about it, like, I already had my two boys from this shit, and they was running around, which, all right, cool, whatever, you know what I mean. But the thing that got me sparked up was she knew what she was doing, and I had told her, and she knew she wasn't. I don't know what the hell she was thinking, but she knew how to get at me. So she knew the only way to get at me was through my kids. So when I was like, look, if you want to go be with that nigga, go be with him. Just don't take my kids. You know what I mean? Just don't. And so she would do that shit. So excuse my language. She would do that, you know? So I was just like, nah, you gonna make me put hands on everybody. You better get my kids back here. Like, go do what you gonna do. Leave my kids here with me. So that was the thing, man. Yeah. So it was, so
man, Captain Cutthroat.
Yeah, nah. So I got a receipt. I got some receipts. I got some receipts for that nigga. So wherever I see him.
And this was your roommate, man. That's cold blooded, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cold, man. That hurts. This is your roommate.
But not only that, he tried that with another one of my shorties, man. He tried it with like two of my shorties. And what makes it so bad, my one shorty was like, yo, I seen your other, like, cause she knew, you know what I mean? She knew what I had going on. And she knew I had women all over the place. So she would, you know, so I mean, we still cool to this day. Me and the one shorty, he told me, she was like, yo, I seen your girl over there. She called me. I seen your girl over here at my man's at so-and-so's. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. You know, it's all cool. Thanks for letting me know, but it's under control. Don't worry about it. So she was like, oh, crazy. She was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess for a minute there.
Man, that's tough, man. That is, man, I've been through all those kind of things too, man. That's bad, man. Especially with somebody close to you. It's one thing for some dude in the street, you don't know him, you ain't got it. But man, me and you, man, in the same room, you my roommate, we in the same house, whatever, man. God damn, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's cold blooded, man.
Yeah, it's a code, man. It's a code. So me and my boys, man, we have a code, man. Like, look, these for everybody, but
yeah,
if you got you one shorty, like you let everybody look, this my main, this my number one. Like, all right, so everybody know automatically, all right, she off limits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, just as pure common courtesy, man, like even dudes like going down, like when we go down to Cartagena or when we go wherever, I'm not running after the same shit like one of my boys on bust down. I ain't it's crazy. And a matter of fact, to that point, you remember the shorty that was over to the crib, right? She saw me on the beach and she was like, she approached me. She was like, you don't remember me? I was like, yeah, I remember you. And she was trying to holler at me, man. I was like, nah, I'm good. I was with somebody. She like came over saying hi and tried to. I'm like, bro, nah, we ain't. That's what we not gonna do.
Sometimes you gotta let them pass, man. We done slipped up. But on Jay, you think that's something in our community that we? I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked Miguel. Is this something that black dudes do more often, or what, man? What you think, man?
Man, bro, I know it's probably not true because we're more in touch with our own community versus someone else.
Yeah, about the wider community.
Yeah. But it seems like it, bro. I mean, like,
I'm not trying to be messy. I'm just saying.
I got a partner, man. Well, I had a partner. Me and this guy, man, we were like since like first grade, bro. I mean, spent the night at each other's houses, played ball together. I mean, even he moved away like maybe the ninth grade year of high school to Virginia. And then we reconnected when we went to the Navy. Like me and my old lady would spend the night over at his parents' house, and he would spend the night at my house, and we'd go. I mean, just this dude knew where all the evidence was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So me and my first old lady, man, we decided to part ways or whatever. Divorce wasn't even in motion yet, and I moved back to Chicago, and I came back down south for a holiday, and so I had left my old lady a car to make sure that she could get my son back and forth to school or whatever. Bro, I go out to the club. Who I see in my car? I see this Negro in the car that I left. Now let's keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100. It ain't even about her. It wasn't even about her. Like me being jealous of her moving on.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the point. But it's like 1 minute my son calling you uncle, then the next minute, he calling you daddy, or he's seeing you around the crib in a different light, or you spending the night and stuff like that, So I approached her about it. I'm like, yo, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you able to date, but damn, out of the millions of guys in the world, you got to date my best friend, And she's like, well, I can date whoever I want to, blah, blah, blah,
No.
And I'm just like, wow, I mean, to me, man, you got to have some honor among thieves, honor amongst bros, man. I mean, I'm kind of like Miguel, man. I done seen tons. I done met thousands of people since I lived here in Cartagena.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, I'm like Miguel, man. If I see a guy with a chick, even though it could be a pro, to me that's hands off, man. I don't even want to deal with it. Like I don't even have that attraction to her once I know that one of my guys have been with her. I was up in here one day, bro, and before I go to that, so that dude, man, he comes up to me, and he actually trying to speak to me and gets mad because I don't want to fool with him. And I'm like, bro, you crossed the line. He just could not get it that he crossed the line. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, of course, she's going to try to say, oh, you guys weren't that close. I mean, yeah, we weren't as close as we were growing up, but we were still close. I mean, his parents, I would call them like mom, dad, blah, 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 whatever, But, I think some of these people, man, they just starve for attention. And, I mean, the dude asked me for years, bro. Every time I would open up a social media account, he would try to befriend me, and he would write this long story. He was sorry or whatever. And, unfortunately, man, he died of a heart attack at like 43 years old. For me, man, I mean, honestly, she had the nerve to text me and tell me that it happened. And I was like, so?
Yeah, I mean,
that's how I was feeling at that point, man. And like I said, it's not even about her, because I've seen her with other dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and one dude was at my son's graduation. I was like, yo, bro, how you doing? What's up? So my reaction was totally different with a dude that I didn't know. But it's like, man, it's got to be some honor amongst thieves out here, man. I mean, it's
cats, that cooch, man. That cooch is a hell of a drug,
it's
man.
A powerful drug.
Brother just wrote it, man. The power of the cooch.
Drug.
Yeah,
man. Look, I want to before we talk, let me give a shout out to the brother Phil Smith with the $20 super chat, man. I really appreciate you, man. He said happy Father's Day, man. And I appreciate the brother, man. He couldn't be in there. We got another super chat. Want to give a shout out to the brother Kev Sip. He said he's on the boat, health, wealth, and happiness. Me and my boat will be there in 6 months. Oh, okay, you on the boat? Okay. I don't know if he's in the military or you fishing, brother. If you fishing, having a good time for Father's Day, man. Salute to you, brother. This what it's about, man. It's about the brotherhood. See, we talked about this last night about women having their spaces. We need to have our spaces where we can talk, because sometimes, man, here's the thing, man. We don't stick together and we don't have our spaces. So a lot of men are lone wolves. They sitting there. Do you know how many dudes right now sitting on their couch for Father's Day all alone? Even though they done raise their kids and they done raise other men's kids, and nobody gives a damn about them. And they're sitting there listening to Sade, thinking about the good old days when they could be. I ain't trying to diss them. They sitting there by themselves when they could be in some cooch right now. They listen to us, man. You'll be in some cooch right now. You just listen. It's just like where you by yourself, big dog. But I'm not trying to dish you. Shout out to Carol Rose. I know her. She's a wonderful person. Now look, this is a good. One day I'm gonna get her to get on the stream with us. This is one of my good friends I grew up with, and like she's like a sister to me. Beautiful. One day I'm gonna get her to get on the stream with us, man, and somebody gonna wife her up. She's in California, solid girl, man. I appreciate you. I ain't gonna say your name, but she's very pretty. Old Louisiana Creole, big dog. That curly hair. Dudes run behind her.
Like, be hidden.
look, bro. She look like she's from Santo Domingo somewhere. So, man, salute to you. That's why I show her some love. She's solid woman. So, look, we do got solid women in the States. We do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do, because sometimes people think that a lot of us attack women. I don't attack women, but I will call out their bad behavior. I will call out the bad behavior of the whole black community. You watch me, man. You hear me say a lot of stuff about, hey, man, we need to do this. I will call that stuff out. So look, on Jay, wait, who went? Miguel went or you went? Okay, Miguel, I wanna ask you something about traveling to Colombia. What are the misconceptions? I wrote this down. What are the misconceptions men have about coming to Colombia?
Oh man, this is so funny because just in the group the other day, it's a brother, it's an African brother, man. He just all over the place, man. The way he talking, you would think Pablo Escobar is still alive, man. He was up in the group. He was like, nah, Colombia. He was like, all the women down there are whores. The cartel is down there. You're gonna get kidnapped. You're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. So I told him, I was like, you know what? You're right. I said, you know what, man? I was like, for everybody who feel this, stay out of Colombia. It ain't for you. Go somewhere. Matter of fact, you go to Jamaica. That's where you go. You go to Jamaica and you go get rubbed down on that raft. That's what you do. Because I was like, like, where are you coming up with this stuff at, bro? Like, you watching too much Netflix. I don't know because I'm just like, I mean, it was just like I had to just get so sarcastic with it because and he was just like, he didn't even understand. Like I don't know, but he was like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Because I was like, nah, man. I said, I heard they kidnapping people as soon as they get up off the plane, man. You don't even make it through customs and they get you. I was like, yeah, this dude down there, I don't know if anybody heard of him. His name Pablo Escobar. He running the whole thing. He running everything, man. Don't go. Do not go to Colombia. So unfortunately, that's still one of the biggest misconceptions about Colombia. I don't know what's it going to take for people to realize that that's in the past. And I'm not saying that Colombia has solved all of their issues, but there's still some issues. But that's just like any country, anywhere you travel to. Hell, we got problems here in the United States. You know what I mean? So you just gotta be on your P's and Q's, man, and don't be out here. Or when I say out here, because I'm talking like I'm in Colombia right now. It's on the mind. Don't be.
This is your second home, bro.
It's my man. Just don't go down there doing. Don't go down there operating like you wouldn't operate if you were going to another city in the United States.
Yeah,
you'll be all right. You will be okay.
So look, that's why brothers need to follow your YouTube channel. And Jay, look, their YouTube channels are in the description. If you're going to Colombia, man, you better link up with these brothers, like, because you need guidance. Here's the thing, man. We jump off the cliff sometime, we can get stuck in it. And Jay, I want you to answer the same question he asked about the misconceptions next, but you need to follow these guys' YouTube channel. It don't cost you anything, but it can gain you everything.
Yeah.
Subscribe to these brothers. Reach out. You can get their emails. You can support these brothers. They will guide and help you. Let me tell you, man, I'm going to Colombia coming up. I'm contacting these, bro. Hey, I'm not going to Colombia unless I have them. Look, I'm not crazy. I want to know how to move. And I know I need to take this off. Same thing. Look, I'm in Louisiana with this on. I ain't walking around nowhere else like that. I know better. Listen, I know better. I know better. So on Jay, what are the misconceptions people got about Colombia?
Well, I'm pretty much in agreement with Miguel, but like I said, one of the misconceptions is that everybody think that the cartel give a damn about them. You
Mm-hmm.
ain't nobody. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? You're a tourist. Those
Mm-hmm.
guys don't have time to deal with
To be
with
met.
that nonsense. Now, if you down here buying that powder or you doing something you ain't got no business, then that's it. If you're stepping on their
Exactly.
toes as far as like um, the club scene or some of the business, businesses down here, or whatever, that could cause you problems just depending on what you're into. But for the normal average Joe, you're not gonna have those problems, man.
Mhm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like you said, the 80s, the 90s, Colombia was rough, bro. But
Mm-hmm.
they have really done a good job with changing the perception and even the reality of the country. I mean, there's nice places to go. You don't see people bombing the tourist areas. You don't see people getting a whole bunch of people getting sprayed up on the beach or whatever. Most of the time, man, it's isolated incidences. And like I said last night on the stream, a lot of those guys, man, that things happen to, condolences to their families, they put themselves in some of those situations. They put
Exactly.
themselves by trying to be greedy, or doing too much. You don't need to come down here and get filthy drunk or drugged up. You know what I'm saying? If they see
Exactly.
any avenue to take advantage of you, they are, because these
Hmm.
people are poor. You can't go around poor people acting rich
Yeah.
if you ain't rich in the States. So I always say to the guys, man, when you move to another country, whatever you are in the United States, you're gonna be 100 times that in another country. If you're an alcoholic, you're probably going to be more of an alcoholic
that
by the time you
look,
get it. You're
hey,
right,
that's true.
because everything is available to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Ronin was saying last night, he got the bars on his house. He got to lock himself in the house sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's just available, man. And I had to learn, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got here, bro, I was out there, man. I was a howling wolf, like
Yeah. Yeah.
like Ronin. But now, man, Miguel, he kind of seen me in action now. I just slowed it down, bro. Just kind of got
Hmm.
into, the little like family life or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, nobody gives a damn about you. One weekend, man, I think in Chicago, we had like 70 murders in one weekend.
Hmm.
But there's no travel advisory for Chicago.
Yeah.
Some of the other cities, they're bombing churches. They respect churches. Every time somebody goes by a church, you know what they do?
Big sign across.
Hmm.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. They don't mess with kids. They don't have shootings, so a lot of times, man, we get a false sense of security in the United States, thinking that everything is all good. Everything. I mean, look at Vegas. Remember that country concert they had where they had
Hmm.
Yeah,
the
my daughter
shooter
was out
there?
there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, man, to me, nowhere is completely safe.
Yeah.
To
Hmm.
me, the same way I'm going to watch my back in New Orleans or Chicago, I'm going to watch my back in the DR or whatever. It's just called common sense. And a lot of
Yeah.
times where we lose common sense is with that thing. That
Hmm.
that that clouds a lot of our judgment. And with this whole topic that we're dealing with,
Clapping them cheeks.
um, I think that that's what causes a lot of men to backstab
Mm.
other men. And we don't have to do that, especially down here, bro. One guy I seen, he was doing a little like a little bit of research, and he was like, okay, let me see how many women I can get, to give me their WhatsApp. So he's going through Central, and he's just asking all these girls. He was 100 for 100. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like every
Hmm.
girl. So you're not special,
Yeah.
Hmm.
But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, man, come down, have a good time, but do it safely. And like Ronan said earlier, if you want to come here, if you need any help, man, look, I'm just an email away. You know what I'm saying? or instant message away, and I'll try to help you. And it's not even about money for me. I mean, if you want to bless me with something, that's cool. But for the most thing, I do stuff because I actually care about my fellow brethren. And I'm sure. Hey, when I go to the DR, Ronin, I'm in Santo Domingo, man. How do I get this place, or how do I do this?
Mhm.
So it's all about networking.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. But I want to answer this question. Brother say, the brother say, but Richard say, I got a serious question, Ro. Have dudes ever hated on you for being lighter? What's your opinion because of it? Hating on me in the United States, I think, and he got a part two of this. Hold on, and colorism amongst. Here you go. Colorism amongst the hating is just prevalent among men. Yeah, it is. But let me tell you, man, I'm in the middle. Now I got relatives damn near passed for white. I got some jet black. Like you see my grandparents, one side of the family, they walk in the room, you'll say they white folks. That's my Creole side. I got my brother's side, my grandfather, man, black as Ace of Spades, and just real dude. Just shout out to him, man. He's a solid dude. But being in the middle, now look, I ain't gonna say I ain't jump sides sometimes. When I'm around the light people, yeah, look, I'm around a dog, I jump side. Look, but I always feel in the middle. To me, man, because I was raised like that with light and dark, I just never seen it. Now, if you're talking about towards in the DR, it could be a benefit. Like, because I'm not saying, like you said last night, Jay, a chick might like you for certain reasons. Some dudes, it might be strictly business. Other dudes, she might actually like you. She might like something about you. I got wavy hair. They might like that. The sisters. Now, it has served me well in the black community because of the colorism, because women want, because some people look at black features as bad. I have black features. I just got lighter skin, wavy hair. But to them, some of the women, they were like, oh, I want my kid to look like that. So I have used it. I have used the elder barge factor. You know what I'm saying? I have tried to use it. Especially when I was young.
Look, 80s Negro.
Yeah, look. Especially when I was young, I was skinny, had that long. I put in the ponytail. Look, I didn't use it back in the day. Now, look. I used to walk through the mall in the early 90s. Now I walk through the mall, man, who uncle that is? Man, get out of the mall. But back in the day, I have used it. Man, use what you got. Like, see, Miguel, 8'6", so you got to use what you got. Now women want men who's real tall. Women, look, every woman got what they really like. So all us got is just preference, man. So use what you got. Brother Jay got them light eyes. They hypnotize them. Look, everybody got something. But you know what the great equalizer is to all men? That money. You walk into a room, you could be the ugliest man. The woman will find something that look good, and you say, look at his ears. He got them Denzel ears. You know what I'm saying? Women will find something with you. Money is the greatest equalizer in the world. So look, going to you, Miguel. Who went last? You OJ or Miguel? I got questions. I got the questions for y'all now.
Oh, okay. I think I'm up. I think.
All right, you up. So look, what mistakes are foreign men making? You seeing cats, and OJ, you just touched on. I want y'all to go deep on this. A lot of men are coming to Colombia, and I know Miguel have been to DR too. But what mistakes? Let's stick to just Colombia, because Colombia is the place a lot of this stuff going down there. What mistakes are these dudes making, man, to get them? And look, shout out to their families, man. I don't want this to happen to anybody. Last thing you need is to be thinking you come in clapping some cheeks and then you get clapped. That's the last thing on anybody's mind. So what mistakes are they making? I want both of y'all to answer that.
So for me, when I hear a lot of these stories, I hear like you have dudes either going to the barrio. It's like, man, why are you going? Like, no, meet in a public place. Meet somewhere. Do not go out to nobody's. Like, for instance, I was with a chick for over a year in Barranquilla. Man, it was like I met her mom, sister, brother, met the whole family. But we met in a public place. I went by her house like once in a whole year. And it took like, it was like after the year, you know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, I'll go out, you know what I mean? And even then, I gave my boy the address. I'm like, look, nigga, if something If something happened, I had a copy of her cedula. I was like, this is her. Here go the address. Send the Marines.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, do not go. Like, especially, you know what I mean? You just meeting somebody. Nah, man, you gotta put way more time, and you gotta invest more time before you even think about going to somebody's neighborhood. And then even with that, you have to ask, because now I have the chick I just sent you the picture of. I went down. She's out of Cali. I went down to Cali. Well, she's actually out of Buenaventura, but I went down to Cali.
She looked good.
Yeah. I went down to Cali. And,
I see why you risk it.
So yeah, man. So I went out to Buenaventura, and I was out there for like 4 or 5 hours. I was like, what? And then her brother was like, yo, why'd you let him come out here? Like, so her brother, he had his ear to the street, and he was like, nah, go back to Cali, yo, go back to Cali. And I was like, you ain't got to tell me twice. Like, cause I was already on my, like, nah, we got to go. Like,
yeah,
get them reservations. I had reservations at a nice hotel. I was like, I don't even care. Like, it's just not, you know, some places where you can just feel it. You can just feel the tension. So yeah, so I paid attention to that, and I was out of there within like 4 to 5 hours. I'm like, all right, get a bag, let's go. You can come with me back to my spot in Cali. And that's what we did.
Did you feel a hair on the back of your neck rising at certain
points?
Man,
because it was just like, because like you say, I'm tall, so, and then I'm out here like, you know, I got all my Nikes. I really don't have, you know what I mean? So I mean, they just know. So talking about one young boy down there, he was like, nah, it don't matter what you wear. We just know that we always gonna know that you're a gringo. So I was like, how? And he said, man, it's the way you walk. Damn, I said, what? It's the way we walk. You. Yeah. He said, no, man. He said, you guys come down here. He said, man, y'all are cool, man. You walk with your head up high, and you just walk, and you just. I said, oh shit, I ain't message.
No message. Y'all listen to that message.
Yeah. He said, we know. He said, especially black people. He said, we know. You just different. He said, it's everything. It's your style, your swag. He said, it's your swag, bro. It's your swag. Everybody can tell. He said, everybody knows. He said, I don't care what you put on. Everybody knows you're a gringo.
Yeah. I heard Love Crossing Borders, the brother Andre, say that about being in that area too, that people can know because of the swag that you saying the same thing. So it's confirmed, man. Wow. You know?
Yeah. So he told me that. Another thing I avoid doing, I don't go nowhere with these chicks. Like especially if they say, oh, I got a driver. All right, cool. Go ahead with him.
Yeah.
Nah, I got a driver too. It's called Uber.
Yeah.
I do not get in no vehicle with no chick you just met. I mean, if she's talking about like now, if it's a cab or something, yeah, cool. But if she's talking about, oh no, I got my driver, nope.
I got you. Jay, what do you think? Some mistakes people make, missteps, whether it be in Medellin, caught their hand in a cat, wherever you at. What mistakes getting people clapped?
Yeah, I said it last night, thinking they both love you and think you're getting that threesome because you look good or something.
Yeah.
That's I always tell guys, man, avoid that. That's one thing. Again, no excessive alcohol, no excessive drugs. You know, if you want to smoke a little joint or something like that, okay, that's cool. But, you know, I want to be on my P's and Q's when I'm in any city, you know, no matter whether it's Colombia or whether it's Brazil, Dominican Republic, any of these countries, things that they can really happen to you bad. I think the best thing to do is use your Ubers. Like here, Uber is actually cheaper than getting a cab.
Yeah.
Same thing in DR. Uber's cheap,
it's
man.
Just it's just that a lot of guys, man, it's like 15 cabs lined up in a row. So they'll be like, okay, let me take the cab or whatever. And I'm like, nah. Just like I tell guys, man, look, when you come through here, you'll have these guys that's actually working for the cabs, right? So they'll come out and they'll try to escort you. You need taxi? You need taxi? Well, I'm like, show me your keys, because I don't want the middle guy, because then the middle guy wants a tip. Like
Yeah.
here, man, everybody wants money from you.
Everybody wants something. Yeah.
Same
Soon
thing
as you
DR,
step,
man. God.
yeah, as soon as you step out that door, man, everybody wants your money. You know, I would suggest leave that jewelry at home. I had a guy that was coming with my cousin from Atlanta. Man, this dude make a video getting off the plane, bro. He got 5 chains on, 5 of them.
Oh.
And that was probably a month after the guy got killed here. And I was like, "What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?" "Oh man, I'm from Detroit, blah blah blah." I said, "Man, I don't give a damn." I say, "Look, bro, you can't wear that around me." So one day he had put the jewelry on the on the table, and he had went and took a shower. I looked at that shit; it was all fake, bro. It was turning green. I'm like, so you're gonna get killed over some fake jewelry? And the
You want
thing
to get
about
killed
it
over
is,
some.
these chicks. One thing I love about here, man, like I used to be one of those guys, man, suited and booted all the time. You know, I used to love fashion, bro. Since I got here, this is what I wear: t-shirt
Yeah.
and cap,
Look at
man.
that.
It's like you don't have to do all that. You don't have to
Uh-uh.
spend money on all that crap, man. It's just
It's
crazy, man.
it's
And
it's unnecessary.
it's
Definitely
unnecessary, and it can
unnecessary.
get you hurt, man. One of the things that I try to do, like I stay in a nice complex, gated,
Yeah.
armed security, everything. But in order for me to go over to Central, I have to go through some rough roads, some rough streets here in the barrio, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first couple times I really like bummed it out going through there, right? And what I would do is everybody's got a little store in their house or something. So what I did was I started patronizing those houses and those businesses, right? So they see me going through there. They're like, "Oh, he's cool." And so now, bro, they speak to me and
Mm-hmm.
everything. As a matter of fact,
Mhm.
Christmas, I think I'm gonna like do like a toy drive or something for those kids in that
Yeah.
neighborhood. I mean, bro, when it floods here, that's a swimming pool for them.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize,
Mhm.
you know, how poor some of these people are. And it's like just 2 blocks over from me. And where
Yeah.
I stay at, bro, we got 4 famous Colombians that live in my complex. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking like multi-platinum singers that live
Yeah.
here, you know, but 2 blocks over is a whole different world. But me and BG, my cousin, we just walk through there, and
Mm-hmm.
now they always speak, hola, como esta, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll see guys, there's a little tienda, like as soon as you come out of my place and go to the right, I'll see guys hanging out there, man. Hey, and then I'll pass out some cervezas or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I don't try to act like that gringo, like I'm all that, or trying
Mm-hmm.
to flaunt my wealth or anything like that. I'm just showing them, hey, I'm cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's worked for me so far. But leave that Western mindset back there. You know, leave that United States. Come over here with an open mind and be ready to embrace some, you know, the culture. You know.
Yeah, I do the same thing, man. In the little barrio I live in over there, it's called Matanata. Matanata, man. I got videos. People see me at the house, whatever. But that
Right.
neighborhood, man, this neighborhood, guy. When I tell you there's piles of people, I gotta know about 80% of the people there, man. They know me.
Right.
Ronaldo. I do the same. See, like minds think alike. I do the same thing like you do, man. I buying beer, we cut up. Sometimes they buy me beer, man. Dudes playing
Right.
dominoes. I walk through there, my flip flops. I am definitely, man. Look, when the school time, right now, I sponsor, man. Right now, since I made the YouTube channel, I sponsor now over 30 kids. Um, 20 of them are Haitian kids. These
Mhm.
kids' parents are in Haiti. They don't have any money. I buy their school supplies. I buy all their stuff. The other 10 are
Nice.
Dominican. As my channel grow, I'm going to sponsor more of these kids because my old lady worked for a foundation over there. So in the
Okay.
foundation, you can donate. So I donate myself. I say, look, and what made me do that, I went to the foundation. I saw these kids didn't even have shoes. I'm like, wait. This ain't good. This just didn't fit right. Especially, man, some of the darker ones. I'm like, what? She was like, oh, yo, these kids are Haitians, and the government, the school trying to help them. There's a foundation, and the foundation is located from Canada and Mexico, and these people sponsor these kids, trying to educate them. So I'm like, look, how can I help? Well, you know, I gotta counter all the bad that I do. Look, I was watching, something one time, man, and the samurai had killed a lot of people. Man, he cut them all up. So the next morning, a villager asked him, "Why are you burying the people?" He say, "At least I could do is bury the people I slaughtered." And like, I feel like that. Like, at least I can do is help. At least the wolf done so much damage. At least I can do is help their kids. You know, so when I tell you, man, I spend so much money helping these kids, but it has helped me in the neighborhood, man. In our neighborhood, man, we got a lady sell hamburgers. I buy all the kids hamburgers. Everybody know me. They do all the family. I can walk through. Man, I can actually walk through that neighborhood with my jewelry on, and people respect me. I know all the people, the good, the bad. I'm cool with everybody. People got the word, man. He's a cool dude. He's one of us. But you know, that's after 2 years of people seeing me. Right. Walking around. I'm always around, and I don't disrespect. I could take my camera if I wanted and walk around the barrio and film everything, and I wouldn't have any problem because the people see me as one of them because they know I donate to the community. This dude done bought my kids school clothes. What we gonna do to him? Right. So that's how I move. I joined the community. Like you said, I didn't go in there and say, "Hey, man, I'm better than you." I went in there and say, "I'm one of you. Right, I'm with you. Look, let's drink this beer. Y'all get on my nerves, and the roosters get on my nerve. I got some gangsta ass roosters in my neighborhood, dog. I got some gangsta ass roosters, man. I got one I call Rocco. He got jet black feathers. Hey, you ninja, you. He will get on my window. Cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfucker.
Cracking dawn.
Wake up. It's 4:00. He hit me like the military. Wake up. Rocco, I'm telling you. So yeah, man. So these people are just awesome. Look, man, Dominican Republic don't owe me nothing. They've treated me very well. I haven't had any problems. But this is gonna be next questions to you, brothers. Whoever was next.
Well,
have you ever had any?
No, I'm saying I just wanted to echo what both of y'all said. I got a partner I travel with, and man, he was invited. He got invited, I want to say probably about like 5 trips ago to go have dinner. And matter of fact, he befriended the bathroom chick that used to be over there at Delirium. So he met her sister came by, her husband came by, and like about 5 or 6 trips ago, she invited him over to dinner. She's like, "Hey, come to my house." He still hasn't went, man. I cussed him out, man. I was like, "Bro," I said, "What are you doing, man?" "Oh man, I know. I just haven't made time." I said, "Man, you're offending these people, bro." I said, "They invited you into their home. Yeah, they don't have a lot." I said, "But the fact is that they see you now as one of them, and they have invited you over for dinner, and you still haven't gone. You still out here messing with these damn hoes. You still doing all." I said, "Man, you done offended them people, man." He's talking about, "For real? You think so? You think?" I said, "Nigga, boy, if you don't learn this culture, like you've been like as much as I've been down there, he been down, but all he want to do is
clap cheeks.
All he want to do is Hollywood Beach, and me, I've been all over. I've been all over Colombia, man. Cali, Barranquilla.
That's why y'all need to follow these brothers. If you're going to Colombia, be safe.
You know what I mean? Man, I'm all over the place, man. And then you like you said, man, you have to network and develop these relationships. And also too, I know a lot of people always say, they say, people who don't know, they say crazy ass things like, "Oh, all of the women down there is this." No, all of the women that you mess with is this way. And believe it or not, that may be only 10% of the women in Cartagena that actually does, that are actually pros. Like, I don't know who need to tell you, but y'all need to hear it. Y'all dudes around here, y'all basically busting down the same chicks. Because when I go, you go into the club, you see this. It's the same chicks, bro. They may have, it may be a couple of new faces that'll come. Some girls may need some money, so they may not be full time, or they may come in from another city or something like that, just to get some money, just to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, it's a lot of good people down there, man, and people just have the wrong impression. Like, I've dated a lawyer, I dated a nurse, I got me a teacher right now and a military woman.
Man, thanks for sharing that, because people think that everybody prostitute, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Philly the Don, man. You got to jump on streams with us sometime, brother. Look, but people want you to put y'all YouTube channels in the link. The brother says share y'all channels. They're in the description. But Miguel, you can drop it in the chat. Put y'all channels, man.
Yeah,
do me a favor, man. It's a lot of y'all watching, man. Go follow these brothers, man. I want y'all guys to be safe. On Jay them will take care of you, man. Miguel them will take. This is what the whole Blue Book Passport Cartel, this channel, these brothers, this is what it was all about for us to do that. The brothers say Ronan on an Equalizer 3 type stuff. Hey, man, y'all will watch the Equalizer 3? Denzel? Yes, man, I'm definitely on that, man. That community of Matanata has definitely taken me in like that. They have definitely did it, man. Oh, this brother from he from Chicago too, Jay. Yeah, you got the side, man. Salute to Chicago.
West side.
Yeah, man. So man, put y'all information in there, man. Because let me tell you, I get tired of people asking me after we do a stream, even though I got it in the description. Man, I get so many emails. What's Miguel? I'm like, are you gonna go subscribe to the channel? Because how ninjas do. Mm-hmm. Ninjas don't want I tell people, man, look. When you go to the barbershop, you're going to pay for a haircut. You will. So support. Like with me, you ain't got to pay in money. You pay in your love and support. Just support. Yeah. This is how women got us licked, man. Women got us beat. Women go support. Women are so raw. They support each other when they know the other one is dead ass wrong.
Dead ass wrong.
You're going to support us. We can give we can jack up your car. We can do all kind of stuff with brothers. Good looking out. They haul ass on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is.
Bro, I haven't spoke to my sister. I haven't spoke to my younger sister since I got divorced. She know my wife was dead ass wrong, but she on that sister code. And she gonna tell me like she the older one. I called my pops. I was like, you better get your child, man. You better get her. I'm about to slap the taste out of her mouth. You better get So yeah, man, I haven't spoke to my sister, man, in like 5 years, man. I lost her in the divorce.
Wow, man.
I gotta give a shout out to my boy Brad to what I was talking about last night.
Yeah.
Just stepped in the building. What's up?
All right, what up, Brad?
Okay. You doing this Brad right here? Shout out to Brad. Look, shout out to Brad. This is awesome, man.
Yeah, he just left Columbia,
my brother.
Man. He had a good
Sly travel.
Oh, what's good, Sly? What's going on?
Man, that's what I mean. We got some solid dudes, man. And make sure, man, y'all drop y'all links in there, man. I want to get y'all what I want to do, man, is to make sure I get y'all brothers monetized. And then see, I'm trying to grow something different. We need a coalition. We got a real coalition, man. We doing something wonderful.
He said Stevie Wonder in the building.
Wherever he at, man. Shout out to Stevie Wonder.
That's my guy, man. That's my
guy. All right,
man.
That's what's up, man. That's what, man.
We got to the guy that said my teeth too white, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
That's Columbia, huh? Did you do that in?
If I'm gonna pay $8,000, I might as well get a shade lighter than what I had. You know what I mean?
Hey, I got you, man.
It's a personal preference, brother. You know, but hey,
why are you looking at your mouth like that? That's the bigger question.
Ooh.
My name ain't delicious.
Yeah, he like, ooh, on jail.
Hey, the ladies down here like, oh my God, get this. Me gusta. That's what I care about.
Oh, I got you.
he over there looking at your smile. My whole life has changed.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
God, no. Hey, bro, that's one trying to.
I don't know. Tell another man you too white. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
man. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, America's at a different point right now. Like, it's like dudes on some other stuff. I mean,
I'm gonna take it like he got to be like a dentist or a dental hygienist. That's what we.
Yeah, maybe that, man.
Okay,
you're right.
Yeah.
You might, man. So shout out to you if you're a dentist. I mean, I understand that.
We're gonna try and clean it up for you, bro.
Hey, you know what we were talking about earlier about the colorism and like you were saying, like some people like it curly, some people like. So my daughter has natural curly hair, and so ever since she was a little girl, one thing I used to tell her, I was like, I don't ever want to hear the term good hair. I hate that term, bro. And my daughter got hair down to a butt, you know what I'm saying? But I never wanted her to grow up thinking that she was better than somebody. Now, unfortunately, the white girls and the Hispanic girls gravitated toward her, and the chicks, the girls wearing, they got these chicks in high school and grade school wearing lace fronts now. You know what I'm saying? And they be pulling on their hair. Is that real? Is that real? You know, we got to do better, man. We got to do better, man.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm glad you touched on this, man. I went to Winn-Dixie. I went to Winn-Dixie the other night, man, and I saw a lady, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. God bless her soul. She had the nastiest blonde. Like she was jet black, man, and it was like that. It was blonde, but it was dirty. Looked kind of like pumpkin, and she looked so terrible. Everybody was looking at her. I just wanted to put out her misery. I wanted to pull it off and just say, "You are free like Amistad." I just wanted to let her know you're beautiful. I just wanted to grab that thing off. Look, you're beautiful. Stop. I just wanted to. I wanted to take it off her head. Like, man, how people got. Such a
it
bad
is a sickness.
Man, we gotta stop that, man.
We gotta stop it.
That's just another form of dirty.
I don't understand it. Hey, you know the crazy part. You know the crazy part. So black women will go and get like that blonde wig or whatever. Show me the white woman you ever see going to get an afro wig. I'll wait.
Man. Right.
That's true.
The only time you'll get it is at Halloween. If
Halloween,
like a hoe or something, you know, that's sad. The only time they use our wigs when they want to dress up like a whore and a pimp.
Man, that's bad, man.
Yeah,
that's bad, but that's real.
But we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. That's for sure.
But this how we get better, brother. So, what you guys think about Cuba? I don't know about the other guys, but I'm going to Cuba within this summer. I'm going with like a 2 or 3 other guys. We're gonna roll out. It will be a wonderful trip. I'm going to document it, let you brothers know how the clubs work, know how everything works. It's going to be like I have dating in the Dominican Republic. We're dating in Cuba. I'm going to let you brothers know the real. It'll be the same thing. Let you know
trying to go worldwide, baby.
Man.
Look, I definitely want to hit up Cuba too. So that'll be good,
man. I'm gonna reach out to you once it go down. It's gonna be a awesome thing, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, I can't wait till they open up Venezuela, man. If I could go, I would go, man. There, but
I know some people that them like crept into Venezuela. I had a look. You know, I got a story time about a woman named Angelica who I met. I met her in like Punta Cana. Awesome, beautiful. She went back. Her dad died. She got a bread store in Venezuela, and they feed everybody. I talk to her sometime. Beautiful Venezuelan. Look, people argue all the time about Colombia and the DR. Venezuela, man, got some of the most beautiful women I have ever seen. I mean, I know y'all deal with them probably more than me.
Girls here are from Venezuela, and also they have the most Miss Universe, I think. Yeah, they have the most Miss Universe, I think. But those girls, man, they off the charts, bro. They off the charts. And I guess one guy in the chat was asking about real estate, man. I mean, it's booming, especially here in Cartagena. I'm sure it's the same in Dominican Republic. Now that guys are traveling more, they need accommodation. So now, like in Cartagena, the big thing is like Airbnbs. And the reason why they've exploded is because a lot of the hotels here, they pretty much don't allow any after hours company. Like you have to register your guests when you make the reservation. So to get
Mhm.
around that, a lot of guys just go with the Airbnbs, and now some of the Airbnbs are getting strict. So it's
Yeah.
almost like they're trying to, even though it's legal, clapping cheeks here, but they're trying to find a way around it to
Yeah,
basically make it uncomfortable for you. So
yeah,
that's where the Airbnb business, man. I
yeah.
bought a spot that I'm actually in right now, and I actually put it on the market right now, and I'm due to. I actually had someone make me an offer yesterday, so like in 8 months, man, it jumped up 50,000. So I feel
Ah,
like
okay.
that was a good move for,
Good
especially for
investment.
Columbia.
Yeah. You.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially for Colombia. But if I was going to give anyone any investment advice, it would be, man, try to get you a good Airbnb, put that thing out there, bro, and let it rock and just make it cheaper friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but also
That's real.
to piggyback off of that, when you're looking for the Airbnbs, you have to check the building. So check the building to make sure that it's guest friendly, because a lot of these buildings, they do have like an association. So you have to check to make sure that they're actually zoned for short term rentals
Yeah,
for the
commercial and
Airbnb.
residential.
Exactly. And then also too that the bylaws for the community allow guests, and how many. So because I know there's some Airbnbs that's like, yeah, you can, their occupancy is based on how many bedrooms there are. So I know that, like, for instance, I know one time, this was probably like 2 years ago, me and my boy, we went to the Palmetto Sunset, and it was a 2 bedroom. And so we could only have like 6 guests because it had 3 beds. It had a bed in each bedroom, and then there was a sofa bed. So they said the max amount of guests that we could have was 6 guests. Man, don't you know? By the time my boy, he made it down there 2 days before me. By the time I got there, I'm glad I registered my shorty. He done ran through all the guests. I was
Oh man.
I was like, what?
We got it good, man. We are definitely blessed, man. We got it good. And
I
that's
mean, hit
part of
me
why
up,
we
man.
made
I
all
got a,
this.
I got a spot. Just a little shameless plug. Yeah, I actually got a spot, man, here in Cartagena. That's kind of it's away from the tourist area, but man, I can get it to somebody for about 60 grand. Unfortunately, everything over here is cash, but it's basically like it's a two flat, so it's two rooms upstairs with a kitchen, and it's two downstairs with a kitchen. Both has a bathroom, so it's kind of like you got two separate places, man. And I know it would be a fire Airbnb spot or whatever. So my old lady, her mom just passed away about a couple months ago, and they're trying to sell it and pop it off or whatever. So she asked me to see if somebody American was in it. And the thing about it is, if someone's interested, man, give me a DM, man, at Life of Jalen on Instagram, YouTube. Email is Jalen McWilliams Senior at iCloud or Gmail, either one. But yeah, I'd help you through the process, man. Take it through a lawyer, whatever you need to do. And also, I'll go as far as to hook you up with um, a local carpenter that can rehab the place for you. He did my
Okay.
whole entire. I have 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 3 levels, with a rooftop jacuzzi, and man, he pretty much did $170,000 worth of work for like 30
Yeah.
grand. You know, so I can get it for you on the low. But yeah, man, definitely. If you're going over to these countries, man, just to clap cheeks and get high and get drunk, I mean, that's the wrong way to go, man. You need to
Mhm.
have some other things that you're interested in. Get interested in the cultures. Get out of just the as my girl call them, and I didn't even realize it's a word. And then I put it in Google Translate. She called them pootie clubs. You
Wait,
know,
wait,
I didn't know
wait.
that a
Pootie
pootie
club.
club was a
That's
was a
a new one for
whorehouse,
me, man.
man.
Pootie club.
Yeah, I was like, "What is a pootie club?" She was like, "That's a whorehouse." And I went out, I looked it up on Google. I said, "Pootie
Oh,
club." It said
there you go,
whorehouse.
man.
But we gotta definitely, man, start lifting each other up instead of tearing
Yeah,
each other down. Put each other on game, man, and because we're more
yeah.
powerful together than we are far apart. That's for
Definitely, man. You're talking the real fact. But let me ask you, brothers, this, man. And I'm gonna open it up. Do y'all want me to open it up? Let a couple
Yeah.
brothers jump on. They can ask you
Go ahead.
questions.
Yeah.
But look, I'm gonna drop the link and let not a lot, maybe just I'll let two brothers on at a time. We're not gonna be on here too much longer. No, it's Father's Day. But let me ask you something. But before I do that, starting with you, Miguel. What are the differences between brothers dating mangoes and regular women in Colombia as you see it?
Okay, so I'm gonna use myself as an example because I've done both.
Me too.
Message.
so
Look, that's how I live my life. Every night I gotta fight for my love.
yeah, so believe it or not, I had a mango. She was thorough, man. So I've been with her through the glow up. Like I want to say she was like she was like mid-level, and then she went and got the surgery. And like and now she is out there taxing dudes now. I'm like, oh my God. But so the difference in that was like whenever I would come to town, it was like, oh, okay, you're here. I'm chilling with you. And believe it or not, her feminine qualities, even though she still is a mango, but the qualities that we're all looking for is still there. Mm-hmm. The only thing where I couldn't get what I'm like, oh, you good, you good for the clapping session, but I can't, you know what I mean? I can't.
Save her, Miguel, save her.
I can't do nothing with you. Like you got
don't save them.
You got 4 kids. I can't do nothing with that, man. So, I'm telling you, she wanted the baddest ones out there. Matter of fact.
Oh, I don't saw some of your look. Let me tell you, let me give you your props, brother. Miguel, look. Any of you brothers, let's stay right here, Miguel. You're gonna finish. Any of you brothers want to see what Miguel working with, you need our private chat. But look, join the members or join the Blue Book Passport Hotel, and I'll send you the private chat. Miguel I gotta give it to you, Miguel. You OG. Let me tell you something, man. I'm giving you your flowers. I done saw some of the women you deal with. You a soldier. And look, you want the chat. Join you want it, man. Join the members, man. Just $2. God thought. Join that or join the Blue Book Passport.
Well worth it.
It's well worth it. And look, subscribe to these brothers' channel. Subscribe to Miguel, man. Subscribe to On Jay. This is about growing a brotherhood. I'm telling you. Look, dude, to give a dating coach $2,000-$3,000 for them to tell you what you're hearing right now. And I'm not crapping on dating coaches, but they'll give a dating coach a couple of $1,000 to get what they're getting right here for free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we're gonna give it to you raw. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give it to you from a man's perspective.
Yeah,
what I've noticed is, and no shade toward them or whatever. They do what they do, but a lot of the dating coaches cater more toward the women.
Yeah.
Well, let me show you how to please that woman, man. Look, out here. We the prize. No disrespect to the young lady in the chat room or whatever, but I'm talking about over here. We are the prize. You know what I'm saying? So your options are your options are more, and a guy is only as good as his options.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So like I would come to town. I only I gave her like money exchange like the first 2 times that we was together. And after that, like nah, it was just on look. You in town. When you're in town, you're my boyfriend. That's the one who came to the airport to pick me up. Had the balloon, had the cologne, had the
right.
I'm over here asking. I'm like, yo, you ain't have to do this for me, man. Like, I'm concerned because I'm like, I know you got. And she was like, no, baby, it's all right. She was like, I'm making money now. She would show me. I was like, oh my God, you paying that? Like, wow, like wow. Bro, when I tell you she was taxing, one dude, and she would show me the receipts, man. One dude one dude for an hour. One dude paid her $500.
I've seen it.
I was like,
wow.
I was like, whoa. So
That's
yeah,
crazy,
so yeah. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I would Western Union her. Sometimes she would, you know, she wouldn't work all the time, and that's the other thing what I liked about her, because she had other things going on. She was, you know, a little entrepreneur. She, like, man, she was selling the hair crack. Her and her friend, they would mix up this, you know, for the hair, and then she would do like she was getting stuff like from Shin and like Temu, and then turning back around and selling it to the girls. Man, I was like, oh, she got a little entrepreneurial spirit, but that's still not enough to offset everything else. Like, the scales ain't quite balanced. So unfortunately, all we can do is clap cheeks. So yeah, man. I'm kind of like you at this point, man. I'm getting a little bit more serious. You know, I got the school teacher. I'm just vetting. I'm narrowing it down, man. I got the school teacher. We going out to Punta Cana over 4th of July. And then I got the military chick I just
coming
met.
from Colombia.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, she bad, man. My school teacher so bad, man. I call her Pocahontas, man. She might pull me up out of these streets, dog. I ain't gonna lie. She might save me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man. She might get me up out of these streets, man. Either her or maybe even the military shorty, man, because they both so beautiful, man. And
wait, did my ears just deceive me? What you just said? Yeah.
I said she might save me, dog. She might save me. She might get me up out of these streets.
Man, salute to her, man.
I don't know. We'll see.
These streets is rough, baby. These streets are rough.
I'm for real. These them rough streets, man. Yeah. So I don't know, man. We'll see. She a good girl, man. But
man, we getting older, man. You gotta slow down sooner or later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then I got the military chick, and then the shorty out there, my accountant chick. That's the shorty who had the mask on, who was out there with me in Santa Marta.
Oh,
like, y'all see, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you living your life, brother. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, so the difference is, man, the biggest difference is like with the regular, like with my regular chicks who putting it down and got job, man, they haven't asked me for a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And believe it or not, I love it when they get more up out of them. Those are the ones they get more about of me because they don't even ask.
Yep, message, you know.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't ask me for a dime. And I'll be like, nah, but like for instance, about a month ago, my military shorty, she got robbed on her way to work. She said the moto dude just reached in and grabbed her purse off her lap because she said it was a nice morning. And she was like, the dude just took off. I was like, oh, man. So I said, nah, baby, I'm going to send you something. You don't have to do that. I said, nah, I know I don't have to do that, but I'm going to send you something. Mm-hmm. You know, they took all your money. They took your credit cards. They took your ID, military ID and everything. She was at the police station. She said the only thing she had was her phone because she was actually on the phone with me when it happened. I was like,
yeah.
What?
Now, see, that sound right. I had a chicken at DR tell me, man, some of these girls, man, is crazy. I remember one woman told me, I'm just laughing at it. And the woman told me, look, I was on my way to go pay my rent. And I'm talking to her, like she's like young chick. She's about 25 or whatever. She tell me, yeah, I got robbed. I was gonna pay my rent. I'm saying, how much did they take from me? She was like $3,000.
What you making a year?
3,000 US dollars. Man, you get your ass.
Man. I was paying rent for 5 years.
Yeah, man. You ain't never seen 3,000 US dollars in your goddamn life. I see where you live. You got a metal roof. Listen, she got a metal roof with a tarantula in the corner like this. And you think that I'm gonna send you, but listen, man, there's dudes in the States that will hit it and send them
and send it
$3,000.
Send it. Look, man. Look, fellas. I'm not gonna tell nobody what to do with their money.
Man.
But what I will advise you to do, like, at least if you want to send something, at least meet the chick first.
Exactly.
At least have some sort of interaction with her. And I'm not gonna sit up here and shame nobody for shit that I've already done too, because whatever, man. I'll send my shorty some money if they need it. But the thing is, like my regular, they don't ask me for nothing, bro. And the fact that they don't ask, I'd be like, you need something? You sure you don't? No, and everything is no. Okay, all right, cool.
Those be the best ones, man. Like, so, OJ, what do you think are the differences between mangos and regular women?
Well, that mango ain't gonna hold me. You know?
Yeah, like Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon, look, last night, Man on the Moon. Sometimes I get lonely when it's late at night. I think every moment. Man on the Moon say, look, shout out to Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon, like, man, you know, at night I be lonely.
Feeling lonely, baby.
Yeah, man.
You know, I mean, it's just, you gotta, it's like, they're good for certain things. Like, I think that the mango, if you just want to ball out, have a good time in the clubs or whatever, that's kind of like what I like them for. So I don't even mix like the club life and my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm out at the clubs and we in the VIP or whatever, I want somebody twerking that thing. You know what I mean? And that's where I think that they come in. It's not even about the sex, because I can get sex from both of them.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that atmosphere. That's why I was saying last night, I'm not really with the picking up chicks around the clock tower. Like I said, those are bottom feeders. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the ones that's in the clubs, man, you can have a good time with them. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones that you take out on the boat, you know, when you go out on the boat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have my old lady on the boat twerking and doing whatever, but if you just want to have fun, that's what they're for. They're fun girls. That's why they call them comfort girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You deal with them for comfort, you know?
Yeah.
My old lady, now, that's my one she's my A1. She's reliable. You know what I'm saying? I can trust her. That's the difference. And you talk about, you know, I did something when I first got here, man, that most people probably was like, damn, Unc was a damn fool or whatever, you know? And what I did was, like, we were chit-chatting before I even came here on Tinder. So I advise anybody, man, that Tinder Gold, ooh, Lord, you know what I'm saying? you know, you can kind of, I don't really believe in pre-gaming as far as the women of the night, because a lot of them, you know, they're photoshopping and all that other stuff, you know, so a lot of times you don't know what you're going to get when you get there. But as far as if you're looking for a good girl, man, in Colombia, I tell all my guys, I was like, put no pre-pagos, you know, on your site, and a lot of times that'll scare them away. Some of them will still try to come through, but anyway, we actually met on Tinder before I came here. I was staying at the Hyatt. She came, man, just had a awesome date. She picked me up in a car. First good sign, she had a car.
She had a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She showed me pictures. She actually had a house. And I was like, okay. And at the time, she had a job. Now, it's funny because some things happened and it was like, okay, red flag. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things happened, she actually lost her job as soon as I got here.
Wow, that's a red flag too.
I've seen, normally it's a red flag, and I've seen chicks that, oh, I just lost my job or I just did that. So, you know, we went out a couple more times or whatever, and I seen her, you know, I seen her resume. So I'm like, okay, she legit, you know. She took me to her crib. She had a nice crib or whatever, you know, high end or whatever. I was like, okay. So her car had messed up. And man, it was like $1,000 to get it fixed. I happened to be riding with her when it broke down, right?
Okay, that's different. Like,
yeah. No, it wasn't that send me a picture of a car all messed up. So it came to about a G, right? And so I thought about it, man. And at that time, man, I had liquidated a lot of stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'm sitting a couple 100,000 liquid.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I
You
mean,
good.
$1,000. What it do, man? So I paid
Uh-huh.
for it, and man, she started crying like nobody. She was like, nobody's ever done it. Not even my ex-husband ever did this because she was kind of the main breadwinner, bro. The way I look at it,
Why
man,
not? Now, look, why you gonna do Fernando like that? He's sitting there like, goddamn. Why you gonna do Fernando like that?
So look, I actually, this is the way I justify it. So I've been
Okay.
here 8 months, right? Average car note for a nice ride. I'm talking about
Yeah.
anything that I would drive is going to be 800 and up
Yeah, I'm paying it now for a car. I'm
in
like, you're
in
right.
the United States, right? So this
He
woman
said,
has
look, he
taken
said you
this
stunning
woman
on
has taken
Fernando.
me anywhere, everywhere that I've wanted to go. She's picked up my friends from the airport. She has
Yeah.
we've been all over in that car. So the way I look at it is I've been here 8 months. I've more than got my money's worth
Man, that's true, man. That is
and back
true.
or whatever. So everybody's not the same, man.
Yeah.
You just gotta be smart. You gotta look at the signs, the red flags, and don't even count out, man. I'm like this, man. I disagree. I disagree with a lot of guys with this, and I don't care. I look at life, bro, like, man, there's a lot of chicks, even though they're pros, man, they're still human.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
and a lot of times, man, it's that circumstance that drives you to do whatever you
Nice.
have to do. It's
Yeah.
the circumstances, and a lot of these women, especially from Venezuela, man, they don't
Mm-hmm.
have the resources that we have. Let me tell you something, man. If you want to get real with it, man, it's all tricking to me.
That's what I say too. It's
Okay,
like
said it. It's all tricking to me. Whether you're in
always.
the U.S., whether you're married, bro, I was spending $45,000 a month when I was married.
Facts.
So I look at it like, and you think about it. Every relationship is transactional.
It
Every
is.
one of them. In some type of way. Even relationships between guys. Hey, I wash your back, you wash mine. I
Yeah.
got you, bro, whatever. But especially to women, they all want you. So these guys that be on there, I don't believe in tricking or whatever. Oh, you tricking, bro.
You just
You
don't know it.
you
You
I
just
just don't
call
don't.
it
know
You just don't.
whitewash tricking. It's whitewash tricking.
Yeah, you
it.
just don't believe it, but it's still tricking to me, as
Yeah.
far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned. And I can look at the human side, like, bro, last Christmas, man, I actually spent Christmas with a pro. you
Mm-hmm.
know? And bro, that was one of the best Christmases I've had, man. We just chilled, laughed, drinking beer, and I didn't even clap that weekend,
Yeah.
you know, because I wanted her to feel normal for once. And
Brother was
man, she
singing this. No,
cried.
wait, hold on, Jay, hold on. You went in there and said, "This Christmas, ain't going this song."
Hey, I had all the
I'm
oldies
going
going,
to love,
baby. B107
love you,
Chicago,
man.
I had it
Go
all
turn
rolling,
to
baby.
Donnie Hathaway.
But she kicked, she sent me
Oh man, y'all
she
brothers are
actually cooked
crazy,
for
man.
me, bro. She cooked for me. She actually bought me a gift, everything,
Yeah.
man. And she actually appreciated because, Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna tell this. Do not come to Cartagena during Christmas time.
Oh,
Okay, it is dead. I
It's
was
dead.
making jokes last year
awesome.
that man, it's a
It
50%
is.
special going on, bro,
Yeah.
because all the beaches are filled up with families and all the chicks go home, you
Yeah.
know. So
Mhm.
but yeah, at the end of the day, man, everybody's human. Now there are some ratchet ones out here or
Mhm.
whatever, but man, like I said, I've gotten to really know some of those girls, and some of them are real good girls. Some of them have education degrees, but Venezuela is totally in shambles right now, man. So,
Mhm.
I don't blame nobody for what they got to do. And trust me, some of y'all sisters, some of y'all mamas, some of y'all you don't know how did mama make it through all those times or whatever,
Yeah.
you don't know what the hell mama was doing,
How you got that pro? Oh wait, how you got that pro cart back in the day? That little remote control cart when it was Christmas time. You don't know what Mama was
Exactly.
doing with the mailman.
Exactly. Hey, I
Exactly.
used to be like, man, look, the math when I got older, I was like, man, the math ain't mathing, man.
It ain't mathing, huh?
Mama made
Mhm.
$250 every 2 weeks. And I
Yeah.
said, I remember the house note being 189.
Yeah.
We ran the air conditioning, man, and I know that bill was a couple $100. I said, I
Mhm.
don't know, but you know what? I never seen a man at our house. All she did was go back and forth to church. So if she
Yeah.
did something, she was doing it while at work or something. I don't know,
Mhm.
but you
Yeah.
know, I don't, like I said, I don't judge anybody, man, for
I
what they
don't
have
judge
to
people
do.
neither, but
And that's where a lot of these guys get in trouble, man. They come
yeah.
down to these countries and they start thinking that they're better than these people or whatever.
Mhm.
But let your butt not have a meal, or let your butt don't have any way of feeding yourself. You gonna rob or
Yeah.
steal,
Mhm.
or you even as a guy, you may be doing something you don't want to do or whatever. So
A
Mhm.
little
you just
something
never know
strange
when
for
you
a
get
small piece of
desperate, bro.
change.
You
Yeah.
don't know. You don't know. So
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
knock
know.
anybody for what they got to do.
Yeah.
Man, OJ, man, I man, that science that you just dropped,
And
because
then
a lot of these people, all human, man. I know a lot of mangoes. I know that's why I don't really show them on my channel like that. I know a lot of these
Nah.
women, man. I know they personal story, but I went through a thing similar to Miguel too. You know, I always talk about Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana,
Dirty
she's so
Diana.
close to me, man. And she wasn't out there like that. Look, she wanted to get out of that street and just me and her to be together. I just couldn't do it. I'm like, you out here pro and I'm a werewolf. It'll never work.
it ain't gonna happen, man.
Look, but she almost talked me into it one day. I'm sitting on the couch with her, I'm looking at her, I'm like, this woman is so beautiful.
Mm.
Like Miguel, she's so good. I'm looking at her, I've got my head down.
Like,
And she's
good
talking to
God.
me about, you think I want to be living like this? She say, me and her was in Piantini. We looking at the world. She say, the world is ours, Poppy. We can live together. She's
Oh,
look, she almost got me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting there. I'm like,
oh.
I could be with her. And I'm like, me and her could
Nobody will
go on.
know. Look, nobody will know. Ronan, take
Yeah,
her back
nobody
to.
would know.
And look,
But everybody
if you
knows.
would have took her back, if you would have took Dirty Diana back to the NO, you
Oh
would have had the
man.
baddest chick
Yeah,
in New
man.
Orleans.
Until I lose my job and Dirty Diana come out the neighbor house. She like, we need to eat, ninja.
We need to
I'm like,
eat,
what we
Bobby.
do? We need to eat. I'm like, oh wait, you ain't had to do it like that, you know. Dirty Diana sleeping with the meal man, and everybody like, oh man, come on, man. No, man,
Man.
like
Hey,
so I've
my
been
first
there.
cousin in the chat, man. Bernard
Oh,
5910. He from the NO, man.
okay, man. Shout out to
Man.
the brother. We in the
All
building.
right, all right, all right.
Yeah,
What up,
he
Shout out to
supporting
sir?
us.
514.
Yeah,
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 that's
man.
what's up, man.
Yeah, man. But a lot
Hey,
of
they need
dudes,
love too, Ronan. But think about
exactly.
this, right? Okay, I'm gonna give this analogy.
Uh-huh.
How many regular chicks have you hit with no gold packs? A whole lot, right? Let's be honest,
Yeah,
a whole
yeah,
lot, right? You too, Miguel, right? But
Yeah,
how many pros have you protected yourself? Pretty much all of them are
yeah.
close to it, you know.
I
My
don't have
thing,
one or two I messed up on, but that's
my
another
thing
story.
is that my thing is that okay, you got more of a chance of catching something from a regular chick than you do a pro, because that's their
Whoa.
job. They're out here
Yeah.
to be safe, you know. But you out here raw dogging these regular chicks. Most regular chicks, man, they going through, you know, 2-3 guys a week, whatever, you know, and but they're regular chicks now.
Facts.
They're regular chicks now, but that other
regular
chick,
chicks.
that's her job, man. She has to protect herself. She
She has to
has to
protect.
stay
Mm-hmm.
clean. She has to stay healthy. She not letting no dude just run up in her raw dog, and that's what I say.
Message. Listen to this message.
Stay away from the bottom feeders, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Wow.
Stay away from the bottom feeders, man. Them girls, like I said, when it's a business, they protect themselves, and I guarantee you, and it's happened before, man, mainly with the
That's real,
military
OJ.
guys. Most of these military guys, and I can speak on it because I'm retired military, we
Yeah.
wipe up these chicks in these foreign countries, we bring them back to the US, and everybody's like, oh my God, man. Oh my God, man, he got a fine one, whatever. But they don't know that she was doing this. And see, back in the days, man, the early 80s and 90s, there was no YouTube. There was no.
Mm-hmm.
So man,
Wow.
we thought that these
Yeah.
dudes was really pulling these chicks overseas like this. We really did. If they
No.
brought a Polaroid back or whatever, we like, man, that dude, the man, you know, or he
Mm-hmm.
brought a chick from overseas. They didn't know. But see, now everybody know, man.
Now
You
we
know,
know.
one
Yeah, very
YouTuber,
true.
man,
Diana. Oh.
the main one of these YouTubers, man, I was like, man, that chick, okay. He running around all around the world with her, whatever, man. I pull up a video, man. She in there doing her thing, But hey,
Yeah.
if she makes that man happy, then go ahead, man.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
thing.
go ahead.
Whatever makes you happy, roll with it. Because at
Yeah,
the
I'm
end of
with
the
you.
day, man, at the end of the day, I'm a hoe. I'm a
Oh,
hoe.
yeah. And at the every show.
So how can I
Look,
judge her, man?
look,
Yeah, I
I'm
can't judge
gonna hit
nobody.
him with DMX. Let a dog roam and he find his way home.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey,
That's all we
man,
hit it.
we can't be so hard on the ladies, man. When we out
Nah,
there,
man,
man.
and
You know
that's
what
what
I'm saying?
I try to, I try to tell the guys that, man, like, look, man, I understand, you may look down on them because of what they're doing, but I'm pretty sure nobody woke up or and was like, oh, you know what? I got an idea. Today, I want to go out here and sell myself. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
come on, man. They're all human, man. There's a story behind each and every one of them. Some of them may be, like you said, some of them may be ratchet, and that could be they didn't spend too much time in the game or whatever. I'm not trying to be nobody's psychologist, but I'm not trying to disrespect nobody either, because
Nah.
whatever it is, they're still human, man. They are still human.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you're right. But let me ask you something, Miguel. Why do you think, and OJ, you got to answer this because you brought up Tinder. A lot of people saying Tinder is a no-go. How to maneuver on Tinder successfully? Miguel, you go first and not get scoped out and you be on one of these shows and everybody go say, passport bro down. Miguel,
Okay.
how you move with it?
All right, so it's the same thing, the same rules that this is what I operate on. The same rules that when I meet a chick. Number one, I'm not meeting you. I'm not coming to your barrio. We gonna meet. If we're gonna meet in a public place. Secondly, I'm not jumping in no car with you when you talking about, this is your driver or this is it. That's your who? Oh, okay. Nah, it's not gonna happen. And also too, from the first meeting, if anybody is like, oh, well, I got a friend, here's my friend showing me pictures of the friend, my friend wants to come over too, this and that.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I just want you. Oh, no, but my friend, she's very beautiful. Nah. Nah. Baby, don't you want a trio? Don't you want a trio? Nah, if I wanted, if that's what I want, I'll tell you, you know what I mean? And I've had, shoot, man, out there in Santo Domingo, boy, I had one, man, like my main chick out there, my main mango out there, she used to work at, I don't even know if she still worked there. I'm gonna have to pull up on her one day.
Well, Oasis, she worked at Oasis.
Yeah, at Oasis, man, bruh.
OJ, Oasis is wow. Wait,
Wow.
when you come, look, man, we need to do we all three of us need to go to Oasis and maybe the cartel and have a good time in Oasis. I've been there. It's some cool stuff, but
oh yeah, we definitely gotta set that Uber cartel meet up.
We can go a whole hour on Oasis, but
on Oasis, so my shorty from Oasis, man, she used to be like we got to the point too, and she wouldn't charge me nothing, but she would be like, oh, well, her best friend. So I would always, it would be her and her best friend, and then she was like, oh, Poppy, it's too much. You want other girl? All right, cool. Man, one night I'm in there knocking off. Man, we had bro, it's like me with 5 girls in the room. I'm like, what the
brother, like he in there sweating like he in DJ.
When I tell you, I was like, but I'm gonna tell you the funny part about that story though, right? Like, her one friend, I mean, they was all bad, but it was this one. She was, man, I don't know, man. Like, man, she smelled like, whew, good Lord, man. She smelled like birthday cake or something, man. She was so, man, it was just like everything was like,
torta.
and I think she was like number 3 or I don't know, but she was in the middle somewhere when I'm knocking them down. Man, I thought I was through, man. That girl, man, she done got that leche up out of me. My girl got so mad. Yeah, she got mad. You gave her You gave her your leche. You gave
Oh, he didn't let you.
no. The leche is para mí, man.
Para
Oh,
mí,
bro.
papi.
I'm over here like you
So
obviously
look, she wasn't in there doing this to you, huh? 'Cause they kept it. They don't call me with that.
man.
Oh Lord, I got more leche. Mas leche, mommy.
Man, yeah, she got so mad. She got so mad that shorty, because like what she wanted, even like, oh man, I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube. I'm gonna just I'll tell
curve
it
it a little bit. Curve it a little bit.
Yeah. So at the moment of joy, so to speak, she wanted me
Yeah, that's how you put it.
yeah, at the moment of joy, she wanted me, she wanted all of it. So I was supposed to stop what I was doing with girl number A, B, or C, and then come back to the main. I'm like, I don't really know if you know how this thing works, but yo, I'm about to give you this 21 gun salute. This thing about to pop off. I can't control.
Oh, you want that? You want it?
You got to be ready.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta be ready.
Yeah, you got to be ready. Yeah, she was mad. She was mad.
Yeah, but look, Rico Law, man. Shout out to Rico Law, man. He like the brothers know. Look, Rico Law is a awesome brother, man. Rico, man, we got to get into the game, big dog. Rico Law is a solid brother, man. Salute to that brother. Look, and we got a super chat for you, Uncle Jay, my brother Eric. He like, I'm late to the party. Uncle Jay, we need to link up. Uncle Jay, shout your stuff out again, big dog.
For sure. At Life of Jalen, man. Jalen McWilliams on Instagram. Also, at Life of Unc J on YouTube. I just started putting out a couple. My channel is pretty new. Well, I've had it for a few months, but I haven't really put out a lot of content. I'm just kind of building up my confidence for this. You know, I mean, just making sure I get in the game. So I'm just trying to get my feet wet right now. But eventually, man, like I say, he done put the bug in me, and I'm like, okay, we got a lot of information to pass out to brothers, but definitely holler at me, Eric, man, and appreciate it, bro.
And shout out to you, brother Eric. Shout out to brother Eric for the super chat. That is what's up. So, OJ, man, share your thoughts. Then I'm gonna open it up. And look, we're gonna open it up after OJ shares thoughts. I'll let two of you brothers get on there. Look, he said, wait, hold on, one more time for the brother. He said, how you spell your Instagram? It probably the software probably slipped, man. It's just you know how the internet is.
I'm gonna drop it in the chat. I'll drop it in the chat too.
Jalen.
Well, wait, he gonna drop it in the chat.
JAE.
Let Miguel drop it in the chat.
Miguel gonna do it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah, let Miguel drop it. And Miguel, drop all your information in the chat. Also, and again, the brothers' YouTube channels are in the description. So OJ, roll with it. Look, give him some insight. Give him some insights on, say, a brother coming to Colombia tomorrow, and he don't know anybody. He don't know no chicas. What's the first thing he should do? Besides contact you.
I mean, yeah, that would be the first, man. Contact me
you.
And you know, I'll definitely give you the information or whatever. I'm just one of them brothers, man. I'm not a, you know, I didn't really get into this thing for business wise or whatever. So hey, whatever you want to bless me with or whatever, I just genuinely like helping brothers move around and navigate safely, man. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. You know, I want to see guys have a good time. And, you know, I've hosted a bunch of guys here in Colombia. Even some of them have stayed at my house and showed them a good time. Hell, even Miguel been at my house, you know, so it's all good. But man, back to the whole Tinder thing, you know, my opinion on that, I think it's a good thing. You know, I think it's
even in Colombia.
Even in Colombia, I think it's a good thing. You know, I think that Tinder gets blamed for a lot. There's people in the United States that have gotten kidnapped or hurt from Tinder. Or anytime you're dealing with any public forum, it's going to be dangerous, whether it's Bumble, whether it's, you know, people meet, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So my thing is that you got to be smart. You got to be smart. You have to vet these women out. First of all, don't send any money. to a chick that you just meet over there. But I do think that it's a good thing, man, to build your confidence up. Because think about it like this, right? When I was in the States, and like I said yesterday, I don't consider myself the ugliest guy in the world, but you know, I can hold my own, you know, in the
Yeah.
States. But man, some days, some weeks, my shit would go dark for a week. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I got that Tinder Platinum, oh my God. I switched it to Colombia. I literally went to bed and I woke up. I woke up with 300 messages
Yeah.
on that, or 300 matches or whatever, you know. And I'm
He is
like,
not lying.
wow. And then that
Oh,
didn't
he's real.
include the ones that liked me, but I hadn't liked them back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was
He
like,
is not
wow. So
lying.
you got to think about, if a guy is totally dry in the United States, man, that can build your confidence up. So I think
Yeah.
that it can really build your confidence up and get you like, okay, I'm ready to go. How can I complain about Tinder when I met my girl off Tinder?
Yeah.
I met her on Tinder, and she had been married for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And had been by herself for 3 years after that.
And a
So
solid woman, a solid
yeah,
chick. Yeah.
exactly. Miguel has met her. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Mhm.
you can't always, like, a lot of times this is what we do. We always look at bad situations and we blow them up more than the positive ones. So I'm
Yeah, we
trying to say
magnify
I
'em.
got a
Mhm.
positive Tinder story. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
I met a dentist on Tinder. I met 3 doctors on Tinder.
Mhm.
I met 2 lawyers on Tinder. You know, so there are regular chicks out there. You just got to filter
Yep.
through them.
You just
A
got to
good
filter
sign
through them.
is, think about it like this, right? Can't you just about look at pictures and tell, like, how a person lives their life? If that chick is on the beach with thongs all the time, more than likely she's not a regular chick.
Yeah.
If that's all that she has, if she has pictures on her Tinder of traveling, or she has pictures on her Tinder at work or whatever, or you get to get in her Instagram or whatever, that tells a lot about a person. You know, now I can tell these fake, I can tell these fake chicks that come on Instagram or whatever, you know, trying to follow me. All I do is look at their page. I'm like, nah, nah, nah.
No. Yeah.
That chick is messed up or whatever. But you just got to
Mhm.
look for the signs, man, and you got to be street smart,
Yeah,
and
she belonged to the
let
streets.
and don't let the allure of the Latin women pull you in. Have some common
That
sense,
was
you
the
know.
show last night, brothers. Y'all need to go watch that show. Don't
Have
let
some
the
common
lure of the
sense.
Latin women turn you in,
Yeah,
put you
man,
in.
because it's a beast now. It's a
It
beast,
will
because
get
you
you.
got to think about
It's
it, man. Some of
strong.
these guys have never dated beautiful women, and that's no shade to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I dated beautiful women, but I can tell you this: I dated more here than I did any other place. You know, so I
Me
think
too,
that
man.
it
God,
can
you're talking real talk.
it can change you, you know. So you got to have some common sense, you know. And luckily, I ain't gonna lie, I made a couple mistakes early on when I first got here, but I learned from them very quickly, you
All
know.
right, name one. I won't put you on the spot, but name one for the brothers that's coming. I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but the brothers go, well, no,
Man.
what kind of mistake on Jay made?
Look, while he finished laughing, I just turned mine back to Cartagena.
Okay. Yeah,
That's what just
man. That's nice,
look,
man. Columbia hit different.
look.
I'd say, man, one of the first mistakes
Oh
I
yeah.
did was,
Gorgeous.
oh, nice, nice, nice.
Look,
I would
and
say,
she
man,
and she like
I
she
met this
Muslim or something,
Yeah, that's
right.
even better. I'll pull a head
Oh,
scar.
bruh.
Hundred. Look,
look,
man, God forgive me. I ain't gonna play like that.
it was probably my fifth chick that I had here, right?
Uh-huh.
So, bro, like, at the club, we're just vibing, man, just having a good time, man. A little nice shorty, no kids, no nothing, you know. Then the next day, I invited her to go on the boat.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, okay. We had a great time, bro. And old Unc was like, damn, man, I start imagining myself with this little shorty, man. You
Uh-huh.
know, full time. You know what I'm saying? I thought
Yeah, yeah.
about it. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Mhm.
That wolf calmed down, and I was
Yeah,
like,
you.
okay. I'm like, man, this girl is probably badder than any chick that I've ever had.
Mhm.
This chick, you know, I mean, that thing. I used to think I had a little erectile dysfunction. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Until I moved here, I didn't realize it wasn't me. It was her. You know,
Columbia
it
will
was Big
fix all that.
Shirley.
Yeah,
It was
you
Big.
looking at
It
the
was Big
saggy,
Shirley, baby.
you
It
looking at
was
the
Big
saggy
Shirley,
boobies.
Bro, Columbia will fix all that.
Big
Man.
Shirley, Big Shirley wasn't getting that thing to attention. You know
No,
what I'm
Big
saying?
Shirley,
Yeah,
Big
let me
Shirley
tell you.
clapped one time. You like, oh no, ah,
Hey,
yeah,
man,
ah.
So I'm like,
52. I'm 52 years old. Man, they got me
yeah,
going like I'm a teenager. Man,
Wow,
yeah, bro. I
man,
was
the
like,
fountain
man,
of youth.
I got my swag back, man. I'm like, I'm
I'm,
54, bro. I got it back. I'm back, you know? And
Man, shout
yeah.
out to the brother. Look, give them props,
hey,
brother.
hey,
Y'all doing good for the
I'm
50
talking
club. I'm not
no,
the 50 club yet, but man, listen, shout
no
out
honey
to the
packs,
50 club.
no blue chew, no blue, no nothing.
Nothing. Columbia,
Yeah.
Columbia is that honey
Columbia,
pack.
man.
Hey, I'm gonna just
Give
be
the
straight
brothers
up,
their
man.
props.
Hey, sometimes you looking at the same thing. Big Shirley at home, man.
Yeah.
Big Shirley just don't even get sexy for you no more, whatever,
No, wearing them granny
Man,
panties. I just don't
oh my
want to see
God, man.
them granny
And
panties.
oh man, the
Oh
only
man.
effort they put in is putting them lashes on and them nails. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Shout out Al Dope. Look, man, I don't want to see no granny panties, man.
No. Keep it 100, man. And at the end of the day, man, it's like men are physical. We're visual. We're
Yeah.
visual creatures. Women are more like the financial. They're
Yeah.
looking for financial stability.
Mhm.
We're looking at the physical. So this
Mhm.
chick, she checked off every box other than the fact that she was pro. So I'm sitting there like, man, well, man, maybe nobody know her. This was before I
Yeah.
knew any. This before I had the group and all this other
Uh-huh.
stuff. I was like, man, maybe old Unc can hide out in a little pueblo here in Colombia. Nobody know me. Here nobody knows she a pro or whatever. And man, I woke
You're
up
like,
real
oh
quick. I was
Sheila.
like,
Oh,
I can't do it, bro. Leave
Sheila.
her. It's just my turn, boy. But hey, I
Just your
have to
turn.
admit, man, I thought about
Mhm.
it real hard. I really did. But
That's
at the end
real,
of the day,
man.
man, and you know what, as I've been here longer and longer, and then we grow as people,
Yeah.
and I won't knock the brother that does do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not as if she is willing to get out them streets, if she's willing to treat you like a king that you deserve to be treated. I mean, I can't knock the guy. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you going back to the United States, bro, you're gonna be taking care of her. She's still gonna be working because she's
Yeah.
greedy. And another problem I think is that another reason I couldn't do it is because of the economics. Most of the
Yeah.
chicks that I knew and I became friends with, bro, they're taking care of like 10 people back in Venezuela. So it's
Wow.
not like you're not just saving them. You gotta save the whole freaking family,
The whole
you
family.
know?
Yeah.
So it's like, nah. So you know what, man? Don't catch feelings. It's just your turn. Just stay with that, man. But like I
Catch
said, we
flights, not feelings.
transparent. We're transparent on this show, so I'm Jay almost fell for it, but you know what? I straightened up real quick.
But on Jay, that's something that I think that we all have did. But look, let me ask you guys another question, man. A decent woman. Look, brother Alto say, the brother say, I almost saved the Haitian chicken deal, man. I'm
Hey,
telling you,
if
That I
God would
say.
it
tell
can
the truth,
happen.
man, we've all been there where we done something stupid or we thought about something
Yeah.
stupid,
Yeah.
man.
We
Hey, man,
all have,
go on,
man. That's
Yeah.
it.
let a couple of them on, man. Go on, let a couple of them
Yeah,
on.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. Look,
Alto, if you want to do it,
gonna
go
lie.
ahead, brother.
My one shorty had me thinking about it. Then I was like, I had to wake up. I was like, man, what are you, man? What are you
What are you
thinking
thinking
about,
about?
bro? Yeah,
Because
yeah.
look,
So,
some of them pros, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Them pros know how to put that ointment on you, man. They know how to make you feel real good, man.
That ointment.
I ain't never met a woman like Dirty Diana. I have never
yeah,
met. Look, I give women information all the time. I have never given up Dirty Diana. That's the one
Wow.
I keep. You got to discover Dirty Diana yourself. you got to
You cuffing
discover
her,
her.
you cuffing her, baby.
Yeah.
Man,
No
I ain't giving up Dirty Diana. She like the boys in the bed. She like the way that they move.
Hey, let me tell you how, let me tell you how good I had Shorty, man. I had Shorty, like she used to tell me, baby, I'm going out to work tonight, you know, this and that. All right, cool. Because I told her, I said, hey man, I just, just let me know when you get back in. I want to know that you're safe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it got to the point where she was just like, should I wear this or should I wear? I'm like, let me see what you're wearing. And I'm like, nah, take that. Nah, that ain't gonna do it. Put the other outfit on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm up over here. She like, yeah, for real. I'm like, yeah, let me see your shoes. Let me check what you got. Nah, the other one. That's so
I got you.
yeah. So any of y'all that bust down one of the baddest out there in Cartagena, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Brothers like, yeah, man, I got you on that, man. I think that just don't. Listen. I have had so-called regular women in the United States who have treated me 1,000 times worse than any pro. You know what I'm saying? And women who you was good women, they were the pros. Listen, I tell you, same thing like we talk about like whitewash tricking. A lot of the women in the United States, they got so many options, man. These women, they might not be selling their bodies, but they're giving it away to so many men. Some of these women get their bodies away, like on Jay, you touched on it a little bit. They get their bodies away more than these prostitutes in the United States.
Right.
Man, you know them, and you sitting there coming home from work, you coming there and kissing on her mouth, and she been handling her business all day. Good Lord, man. God.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like I have more respect for women that's actually getting money for it. It's like because you got the pros, and then you got just promiscuous, for lack of a better term. You just got promiscuous chicks. I got more respect for the pros because at least they getting money up out of it. Like
exactly.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that is crazy. Look, let me ask you something. This is the last question I'm gonna ask you too. Then we'll let people on. Look, what qualities do you think women in Latin America want in a foreign man? Because listen, Jay touched on it. Jay said the woman he's with say she don't want a Colombian man. The woman I'm with say she don't want a Dominican man because they cheap. But no, she told me that night, I think I made a deal with the devil. You worse than Dominican. She said, you were. I say, didn't I tell you I was a lobo? She said, yeah, you were a lobo. But what quality? She said, tú eres a lobo. Didn't I tell you that? I told you I was this. She's like, you worse than Dominican man. She's like, everywhere we go, like me and her will walk around Santo Domingo. Hola, Ronaldo. She get mad. Listen, not that she caught me doing anything, but so many women know me. Whether look, anywhere we go, look, this is crazy, man. Let you guys answer. Look, we go, me and her walking in Santo Domingo. Hola, Ronaldo.
Oh.
Look, we in Santiago. We walking down the street. Hola, Ronaldo. We in Puerto Plata. Hola, Ronaldo. She's like, oh shit, man, you're worse. Like, hey, you don't see me do nada. But and she see all the women I know. So she said, wow, you're worse than any Dominican man I have ever had. But you treat me like a queen. She said, but you treat me very well.
Yeah.
So please don't. So what she say was like, please don't embarrass me. Don't please. I don't do that. Hey, you ever see me? I don't see you do nada. You don't do nada. But you know too many women. So what qualities do you think the women want in a foreign man? On Jay, then you answer Miguel. Then I'll open it up to some brothers.
Bro, first of all, let's keep it a buck. That financial stability, but I don't knock them for that. Like one brother put in there that all Colombian women are gold diggers, but you know what? To me, all of them are.
All women are gold diggers.
Like
you know what I mean? And you know what? I have an 18-year-old daughter, and I'll be like, you know what? If a brother can't do nothing for you or make your life better, then you don't need to be with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing is free in this world. No gratis. So at the end of the day, that's the first thing that they're looking for.
Yeah.
Second, at least in Colombia, one of the main complaints that I get from my girlfriends and stuff like that is that most of the dudes here, man, it's like they don't really have good jobs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're not the main breadwinners of their
Mhm.
family. Like the woman will be hustling, taking care of her business, trying to feed the kids. But then the dude, I mean, I'm going through that situation with my maid. My maid, her man don't do nothing. I'm basically taking care of her whole family.
Yeah.
So that little $250 I pay her a month to full-time maid for me for six days a week. I mean, that's taking care of her and her family. And the dude just
Wow.
like sitting back, drinking all the time, whatever. And I'm just like, this is
Oh
crazy,
man, you
man.
stunting on Fernando like they just say. You stunting on
No, man,
Fernando.
I
Don't be
hate to do
stunting on Fernando
Fernando
like
like
that.
that.
Nah, it is what it
I
is, though.
I
I
hate to
mean,
do
that's
Fernando like that, man.
Look,
These
OJ.
these gringos taking over, man. It's like,
Yeah, he see you. He like,
driving the price.
hola. Look, Fernando see you on J. He like, hola.
Bro,
Hola,
look, that's one
señora.
of the reasons. That's
Señor
one of
J.
my boys. He took me to he said, let's go to a little bar,
Uh-huh.
and he said, now look, don't tell anybody about this spot because I don't want Pookie them to blow it up, right?
Yeah.
So it was in the barrio. Bro, I go up in there, and I mean, don't get me wrong now, they were beautiful. It was like, the 30 and 50 piece or whatever, basically the Colombian prices, right?
Yeah.
But to be honest, man, I didn't feel comfortable because it seemed like the dudes were like kind of mean mugging
Mhm.
and they're pissed off because they already know what's coming. They was like, because all the girls start flocking to us. And I'm
God.
like, And so the
Mhm.
dudes looking at us like, and I'm knowing that they're just coming to us because they feel like we're gonna pay them more. And I
Mhm.
was like,
Yeah,
yo, I gotta get up out of this joint, man. I gotta get up.
yeah.
And I told my man, I was like, look, you know what? I worked my ass off for 30 years, man. I was like, I deserve, that little $100 or whatever I gotta pay,
Mhm.
it ain't worth it, to try to save some money. And I didn't even feel comfortable in the place,
That's real, man.
even though it was some baddies, but yeah, it's crazy. And from what I'm getting, every time I've taken a chick out here, they've never been to that restaurant. Because I'm taking them to like top notch places, and I'm not
Yeah.
talking about pros. I'm talking about like regular
Regular
chicks,
chick.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I was just really surprised at that you've lived here in Cartagena your whole life, but you've never been to Andre Carney's or you've never been, to some of the other nice restaurants, and
Mhm.
I'm like, or Conde or something like that, and they're like, no, we don't. But after I thought about it, I mean, $100 that's a third of somebody's income
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't make that much money.
They,
in one night. So sometimes,
Mm.
I will say this, man, it's really made me appreciate what I have. Like I don't complain now. I just try to take every situation and just turn it into a positive light because there are some people out here, man, that's really struggling. And when you come down here, we have a responsibility, especially as representing, especially black men. Not that we don't have anybody else in it, but men in
Yeah.
general. Um, we have a responsibility to kind of control how like even though you have a certain amount of power with that money, you got to be responsible with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
be responsible.
And you know what, treat people with respect, but and one of the other things that I think that they like that clapping cheeks with that gringo, especially that mandingo.
Yeah. Man, I think they do. I think you're right.
Look, brother ain't trying to
God
brag or
damn.
stuff, but I love that. Ooh, Pidi
Yeah,
Grande.
man.
Oh, mi negro. Ooh.
look, the best is after you get your first fireworks
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
after you shoot off your first fireworks session, right? So the best is when the shorty go to get up out of the bed and you grab, where you going? Oh, that's maybe what, mas?
yeah.
See.
Oh yeah. See,
Looking like what?
yeah. Yo tengo más, mami. Yo tengo más.
Bro.
Yeah, so it's
Oh yeah.
yeah, man.
It's a whole nother level as far as sexual here. I mean, dude, like I said, man, I thought I'd hit the wall, bro. And it's
Yeah.
like, man, I mean, you know, me and old lady, we probably get together every 2 weeks, you know,
Mhm.
special holidays or some shit, you know. Now, bro, it's like she be wanting it every night. Every night, bro. And sometimes I'm like, okay, let me just try to stay over here and be quiet, you know, turn my back to her. You know, I'm pulling the Western women's deal. I'm turning my
Yeah,
back
you.
toward
I
her.
got a headache tonight. I
And
got a
she start
headache.
rubbing on that. She start rubbing on that chest, that weak
Yeah.
spot. I was like, oh
Look,
no.
Jay. Oh, Jay. She like, yo tengo leche. Like, what we- oh, and
Look,
look. She's like, no. She telling you.
quiero leche,
Yeah,
quiero
she like,
leche.
she telling you. Necesita leche. Yo necesito
But you know what?
leche.
I'll take it all day, man, because it's like, bro, I'm like, I mean, it's almost like I have a new life, man. And on a
Yeah.
serious note, you know, I was at this time last year, bro. I was at home depressed. You know, I had an
Listen to
old lady,
Sade.
and
You
I had an
listen to
old
Sade?
lady, bro. Bro, I was listening to Sade. I'm
Yeah.
playing. I started teaching myself how to play the piano. I'm finding the saddest music that I could find to play to or whatever.
Yeah, I understand, brother.
Hey, I mean, bro, this chick, like, I would cook, I would clean, I would wash the clothes, and you know what? She would come home from work, and the first thing you say is she see a fingerprint on the stainless steel refrigerator. Bro, she started like cleaning, but she's cleaning mad. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we live here, but this is the kind of stuff. But then she didn't want to straighten up until I left her and came to Columbia, you know?
God, I think we
And
all went through that. That's
and
real
then she
talk.
was like, after she came here, right? She came here twice. And she's like, I feel like I'm competing with all of Columbia.
You are.
I say, you are. I
Yeah,
say, you are.
Yeah, you are.
You either step your game up, and she just basically, it was like she didn't want to compete, you know?
Mhm.
And so I said, well, kick rock. She gave me an ultimatum. She said, well, you either come home or whatever. And I said, well, I'm staying here. And then a month later, could you please come back home? Could you please come back
Uh,
home? You know, and I'm like, no,
nah, baby, I'm the milkman. I'm giving too much
bro. I'm telling you,
leche.
man. Once I got a taste of the overseas life, because I mean, unfortunately, like my military career, I really didn't have to. I had a job where I didn't have to travel a lot, except for when I went to war. But for
Uh-huh.
the most point, I was stateside, so really, this was like a whole new life for me, man. And a lot of people, like, they always say, like, how would you, you know, man, how do you make that move or whatever, bro? You know how I made that move? I made that move listening to YouTube.
Hmm.
That's basically, I was looking at
Yep.
videos, Sasua, all over the world, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to Colombia. I didn't know
Yeah.
anybody. I didn't make a big plan or anything. The only thing I did is I got online the week before I left. I got online and I pretty much got with a lawyer to start my visa process, you know, because
Yeah.
I wanted to be legal. But other than that, man, look, just do it. You know, don't be afraid. One thing about it is, in life, how many times have successful people failed? The worst thing can happen is I don't like it and I leave.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
leave. You go somewhere else.
Exactly. I can always, right now, if I wanted to pack up, buy a house, use my BA loan, buy a house back in the United States, I can do that. But
Yeah.
I have no intention of ever returning. Now, I'm not saying that Colombia is it for me, but I'm
Uh-huh.
not returning to the US. I mean,
Why not the U.S.? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Why not?
because first of all, the times that I've visited since I've been here, I literally got sick. I literally felt out of place, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't have nothing in common. when I start looking at them lace fronts again, no disrespect, but that's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any part of that culture. I don't want any part of the twerking in the restaurants. I don't want. I'm just fed up with that, man. I want some peace in my life. And you know what? When I come home, I have peace in my life. When I decide, like when a friend comes in town or whatever, and I say, "Yo, I'm head out," I don't get that. Where you going? What you doing? When you gonna get back? You know what? I have a good time, Poppy. You know.
Yeah.
Came in 4:00 in the morning. I didn't even do anything, but I was out till 4. Did you have fun? Did you have fun with your friends? You know, is Total be in? Yeah, Total be in. So
Yeah.
I love that piece, man. And the good thing about it is when she talks fast, even if she argue with me, Ronin, I can't understand what she's saying when she speaks really fast or whatever. So I'll just be like, okay, gracias, gracias.
Yeah. I got you. I got you, man. We got another brother in the building. Let the brother get on. So, brother Anthony, are you able to hear us?
Well, yes, sir. Loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, brother. What do you think about the topic that we're talking about?
I like everything was going on. Jay, man, Spark Brothers, Anthony wrote, man, we got to hit that Jamaican wrestling spot on that line. I've been trying to get with you, man. You know I'm right down the street
brother,
from you.
man. Listen, I will, brother Anthony, man. I give you my word. We gonna get together before I leave. And this brother from Louisiana too, man. Shout out to Louisiana.
Yeah, shout out.
Yes, sir.
That is.
Oh, we've been rapping on. I've been out on that oak too, man. Look, man, let's get something straight, brothers. You know, it's interesting that you guys on this. You know, I'll start out by saying, you know, I heard a wise man say one time that, you know, romance without finance is a nuisance.
Yeah.
Romance without finance is a nuisance.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the problem that's established is we gotta deal with self. Draws is not a problem for us because we understand the situation that we're in. We got to realize that the woman outnumbered the man since the beginning of time, 3 to 5 to 1.
Facts.
In this day and age and time, they outnumber as much as 5. Some scholars say 5 to 7 to 1. So we don't have to choose or settle for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We the gift, we the prize. You know, life comes from a man. Women mistake that. Life, the man carries life. Life comes from the man. The man has the live sperm that's alive, that moves around. Only thing he do is just fertilize the egg, but life comes from a man.
Exactly.
That's why
is that a pig playing or something? Somebody need to mute that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's you, Anthony, or what happened.
No, that ain't Anthony. Is that a pig or something?
Nah, that's my man's ear. He's trying to listen to what we're saying.
Who it is?
Okay. I was like, what?
That's Buddy's ear. He got his ear.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got his ear. Oh, you got your ear things in, brother Anthony.
So you get what it's about it?
No, not you. It was his other brother who was.
It's the Black Cleaner. How y'all doing? But go ahead. I'm outside in Panama right now.
Okay. Oh, okay, brother Black Cleaner. You gonna be able to jump on? Hold on, right quick. All right, brother Anthony, finish what you were saying.
I just was saying that we got to understand who we are. Today's the time. Black men don't know their self-worth.
Wait, that is
the black man.
Yeah, the brother Anthony.
What is my earpiece?
Yeah, it may sound like a pig oinking.
Hold on. I cut it off.
Okay, let's see now. All right, go ahead. Oh, now we can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear you now.
Yeah, now we can't hear you, brother. Once you get it straight, come back on. Once you get it straight, we gonna keep it rolling. All right, Black Cleaner, you in the building?
What's going on?
What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
Glad you in the building, man. What you can add to our topic? The brother said the pig was oinking. But let me tell y'all, brothers, man. Brother Anthony is a solid guy. That brother said, all right, brother Black Cleaner.
Oh, I was just enjoying it. I agree with everything that Jay was saying. But of course, you know, I gotta give him a little pushback.
Go ahead.
Come on with it, baby. Come on.
Go ahead. Go give some pushback.
No, I mean, the objective with women is first to get access to your resources, and then second to separate you in your resources, i.e. child support, divorce, where okay, they're getting your resources without you. So I definitely understand the whole, it's better to, and also too, I do like the pros because the pros are a little bit more honest than non-pros. It's like you can be real with them. And, they ain't trying to, sugarcoat anything. They're just letting you know what's going on. Same as side chicks. It's just that also too, with the aspect, I already told you about the definition, what I consider. It's when you're not getting what you paid for. If you ain't getting what you paid for, then you're being tricked.
Yeah. That's true.
Yep.
So, but if you are getting, what you paid for, then what do you call that? You call that a good deal, right?
Good deal.
So, a lot of us out here, as we said, we done been in these, messed up relationships where we done been mistreated and abused. And so, first thing that we're looking for is that reset. Yeah. But also, okay, after we done got the reset and, we're back to normal, and we get that consciousness about us, the next thing we're looking for is love. Because, as I told you before, like my father, 68 years old, retired, his wife and his money outlived him. And he was literally by himself in a nursing home. So I think one of the women she coined the term hospice wife, where, we looking for that woman who's going to take care of us in our old age. Because you can't be out here just, tricking the whole time. Men do have a wall.
Yeah.
And that wall is, when we get old and we can no longer be able to, provide and protect. And now we're looking for, that woman. We're really looking for that one. Even with the pimps. The pimps, when the business is going bad, what do? They, the bottom chick who's down with them, they usually get with that one. And then they just ride it on out.
Yeah.
So that's where, so that's where I see it. It's not about, okay, later for these, simps and all of that stuff. Because the bottom line is, in the end, we're all going to be looking for love or looking for that one person who's going to be down for us. It's good to have that party and have fun, but we got to get, you got to know what your end game is.
Nah, that's true.
And I'll land my plane there.
Nah, man, I salute to you, Black Cleaner. You're dropping some facts. At the end of the day, you're going to be by yourself. I saw that with one of my other great grandpas. Man, the dude was rich. And man, he had did things to his kids they didn't like. His great grandkids were there, but man, Black Cleaner is dropping science. Brother Anthony, finish your thought, brother. Brother Anthony, you there? Now we can't hear you still with your other mic, brother. It's some reason your thing messing up. So we'll come back to
use the mic on the computer or your phone.
Yeah, he might have to use a mic like that.
Take the headset off and just use the device.
Yeah, his messed up like that.
Yeah, I got him sounding like a robot now.
Yeah, he sounded like a robot. He hit the pig, but like I tell you, he's a solid guy. Jay is on you. We're gonna be ending soon, brother. Let's finish this thing all right, big dog. Jay, let me ask you one more question, man. For any brother that is traveling to Colombia, how do you know if a chick really like you? What are some signs? Give us a few signs. I'm asking Miguel this also, and I'm gonna deal with Miguel on like Santo Domingo too. But Jay, how do you know somebody really like you?
So this is the way I do it. So there's a method I have for the pros, and there's a method that I have for regular chicks. So you remember yesterday when we were talking about like all brothers ain't created equal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if she's trying to hurry up and get that 100 and go, and she keeps rushing you, you like blah blah blah. bro, she don't like you. Now, if you almost have to put her out and all of a sudden it transitions to she's just trying to spend time with you, spend the night, blah, blah, blah. Well, evidently she's into you, you know,
Yeah.
especially if it's not money involved in it or whatever. Or if you start doing things outside of the transactional um, lane, then she likes you. Regular chick, man, basically, if she's texting you all day, she's not asking for anything. I'm just saying, just regular texting you. She's available anytime, you know, that you want her, as far as to hook up or to have dates or whatever. If she's being responsive to your text messages, then she likes you, you
Yeah.
know. Because one thing I've learned about Latin women is that they can't hold back their whatever they feel. They're gonna let you know it,
That's
whether
real.
good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had an example of this famous chick here in Colombia that I dated. She owns her own like dance studio, and she invited me to her show, and the mayor was there, the president's wife was there, and I'm meeting all these dignitaries or whatever. And she's traveled. She does shows all around the world, right? So she invited me, and like literally, I'm meeting the son the first day. I'm meeting all her best friends, all of these people. One of her friends owns an island here in Cartagena, and I was like, "Whoa, what is going on?" But man, got to the. I mean, like the first time she invites me to the crib, it's like she was too aggressive. You ever had that chick that's too aggressive, where it's like, I like to hunt, but when I
Yeah.
see a chick that's like trying to shove her tongue down my throat and just like it was just too much, man.
She done hit Uncle. That's
And
Stranger.
so I was like, yo, I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work, man. Because I wasn't really feeling her like that, you know. Like I said, she was cool, but I don't need her money. I don't need her fame and all that other stuff. So I was just
I
like,
think I saw her on one of your things.
I posted her.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think I remember her.
look, you know, Jay gonna keep the receipts now. You
Yeah,
already know that,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I saw her. She was nice looking though.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was nice. Yeah, she was
She was
nice.
a baddie, man, but it was
Yeah,
like I wasn't really feeling her in that way, you know, and
Yeah,
I felt like it was hard for her to go from the position that she's in with all these students and all these people she know to being attentive to me. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I felt like sometimes she was a little too like I'll give you an example. We were at the island one day, and when we were getting ready, I had already met all the people, whatever, but by the time we were ready to go, I was on the other side, and I just walked to the thing. She's like, Poppy, it's rude to not go and say bye to all my people, blah blah blah. I was like, nah, I was ready to go. You know what I'm
What's up,
saying?
Bubba?
I'd already said hello.
Huh?
It's like I'm good, you know,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
cool.
just
That's all
felt
right,
like
man.
she was
That's cool.
just
I sent you the
too
effort.
aggressive for my taste, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm not with that. Like I said, I like to be the one in charge. I like to hunt, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yes.
not saying that I don't want a girl to come on to me, but sometimes it can be too strong. I
Brother,
think,
I
you
won't be
know,
on top.
yeah, man, we
You
like
can't
to
be on
hunt,
top. I
but
won't be on top. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So look, let's let Brother Anthony finish this thing, man. Let's finish. Brother Anthony, you there now, brother? We're gonna let you finish what you were saying, brother.
Can you hear me?
No, yeah, man, we
Yeah,
yeah,
hear
yeah.
you
now.
You're good
way
now.
All
better
right, here we
now.
go. I got you on live. I ain't gonna be long, fellas. Give me less than 3, and I'm gonna chop it up. And I'm gonna hit it,
All right, go
hit
ahead,
it
brother.
fast, and I'm gonna hit it hard. We must understand who we are.
Yeah.
We misuse this term, king.
Mm-hmm.
You're not no damn king. Sorry. You as a black man are the king of kings. You are the father of civilization. Every race, creed, and color come from you. All
That's
these
true. I ain't
countries
gonna
you brothers
argue with that.
talking about, you can go into every country you brothers are talking about, every country in the world, go find the indigenous people of that land. Your black behind is there because you are the origin of this. I granted to the brothers, the origination of life came out of Africa. Yes. Brother, you ain't no African, brother. This whole earth belongs to you. What am I saying? Now let's get down to the women. Very simplistic. Women are very simplistic. Because when you're God, you're in your presence. Why do our young educated sisters in America, why did he go look at the thugs? In a while, you know why? Because the men, them gangsters, go sit your ass down and shut your mouth. Yes, sir. But we want to be we say there's American that got feminine. No, you say American that got masculine. Well, the men have got too damn feminine.
No, that's real.
Facts, preach.
Oh, the brother preaching, brother cooking.
Right? Now, you settle if you want. If you let a piece of ass control you, that's a you problem. Because if you are God, you know you are in power.
Yeah.
This is your platform. You have your business. You control all this shit. And you 5-1. So what you worry about it for? Bye. See you. Don't want to be you. Next.
Exactly.
Yeah, next.
It is what it is. But that's what we lose as black men. So as black men, the first thing we must deal with is self. And realize how self works. Ass gonna come. You know, Brother Miguel, check it out. When you had that old lady and you had that piece on the side, let's talk about it. When that piece on the side, it not necessarily wasn't, because let me tell you something. For the record, here it is. One woman is not enough for a black man. His nature demands more.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
One woman is not enough for a black man.
I love it.
What is better for us if we but do? Because if we not on the level to handle ourselves and conduct ourselves and be able to handle it, well, that's still, again, that's a we problem. But that piece that you might have had on the side, old school, not necessarily about the ass. It wasn't about clapping cheeks. But she fulfills something that was in your nature that your lady made her feel.
Yeah, the brother said you cooking with hot crystal.
So we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. The problem ain't them. The problem is fucking us.
Oh man! Pow, 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 pow! Anthony cooking. The brother cooking.
I don't have a mic, but I'm gonna drop my pen.
Yeah, brother cooking. I really, man, I appreciate it. Let brother Eric get in the building. Brother Eric, let me see.
Hey, what's up? Am I still on mute?
Yeah, no, you got it now, brother. You got the stage.
Hey, good to meet you guys. Miguel, great. I've seen you on other channels.
I'm sorry, brothers. I'm full. I'm sorry, brothers. I'm sorry.
No. I like that, brother Anthony.
Good, man.
Brother Anthony, you dropping the.
But yeah, Uncle Jay, we come from the same background, man. I was in the military too. I was in Medellin last year, man, and it changed my life, brother. It changed my life. Everything y'all said. It changed my life. I got 2 more years in the Matrix, and I'm out. It's just figuring out where I'm gonna land. So I'm you in about 2 years. So I'm thinking
Hey, I definitely I think I saw where you had subscribed. So yeah, definitely, man. We keep in touch for sure.
Right. So I wanted to, tell the listeners, like, if one place you got to go, if it's not DR, you got to go to Medellin. Period. That should be your first stop. Then 2, don't just go there just for the booty. It's so much opportunity over there for you to just be a full man. I was saying this to the barbershop there. You get those barbershop conversations. This is just my theory. There's other sociologists that say this, but the black man cannot be a complete man in the United States. It's not until you go over places like DR, Colombia, Africa, etc., that you feel the fullness of yourself. You know what I mean? Where you grow beyond the restrictions of what we have to deal with here in the United States. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, and thank you guys for doing what you do. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, Chief.
All right, bro. Have a good one, man. Yeah, man. But to piggyback off of what you said earlier about the comfort, feeling the comfort level with the girls, man, that's like the main thing when you get down to Colombia or any one of these Latin American countries, man. It's don't get I want to tell brothers, when you go down there, whether you meet a chick in person, whether you meet her off a Tinder or whatever, don't get too comfortable Whereas, you let we all have like a sixth sense, you know what I'm saying? Or we all have a sense of like, well, wait a minute. I don't think this don't sound right to me. I don't care what the language is. I don't care what you speak. If you speak Spanish, English, French, whatever. We all know like when some things is too good to be true. So don't let the coochie or don't let the the pursuit of the mango, of the cat, of the kitty cat, don't let that get you in something that you can't get out of, man. So, and that level of comfort, that's not going to happen overnight, man. That's something that you got to build. You have to build that with whoever, whether it's a regular chick, whether she a pro, because now you got to remember a lot of them, especially down in Colombia, it's a poor country. So you have regular chicks, they living in the same barrio as the pros. So,
Right.
So yeah, so it's like I said, man, don't stay up out of there unless you're known, you know what I mean? Unless you don't go up in there by yourself. Definitely don't go. I would say, like, for me, it took me like I said, when I was dating the chick in Barranquilla, it was over a year before I even went to her house. I was like, nah, we're gonna meet public places, man. Yeah, man. So don't get finessed and don't get too comfortable, man. Whereas you're just like where you're throwing good sense up out the window, where you be like, I don't know about this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Nah, man.
Your problem will let you know. But let me ask you something again. Look, I want you to answer this too. I don't know about Colombia. I've dealt with Colombia. I done been in Colombia. You heard me say this, but I've never been to Colombia, but I've been in a lot of Colombians, So let me tell you something. A lot of women I have met in Latin America, where's DR, Mexico, whatever, they're semi-pros. Those the ones catch you off guard. So, because of what we talking about, the revenue, a lot of women don't make a lot. A lot of Latin men don't make a lot. So you and meet a chick, she might be a dentist, but she's still slinging that cooch on the side. You might meet a woman who has a decent job, but she's right there on that line where she really don't want to do it. Like you were talking on Jay about Venezuelans, whatnot. You can meet a lot of people, these semi-pros. They ain't made it to the pros yet, but they're on the bench and they will sling that cooch. I met a lot of women like that in the DR, man. Women like, I normally don't do this.
Man.
Like, we ain't got to start tonight, but my kid need zapatos. You know what I'm saying? I need to buy this ninja some shoes. So, Miguel, you finished. I want Jay to answer this too. Have you ever dealt with the semi-pros?
Man, I met one just this last time I was down there, man, and she's so, oh my God, she's so bad. Like, so we linked.
Little brother say they the most dangerous. That is true.
Yeah, he is absolutely correct.
He's right.
Because we just happened to link. I'm just walking. I'm not really paying nobody no attention. I'm just walking, man, and I see this girl in a restaurant, and I'm like, oh my God. They hand you out the menus. I don't want what's on the menu. I don't want nothing on that doggone menu. Like I know what I want. So yeah, man. So we got to talking, and one thing led to the next, man. And she was like really, really feeling me, man. And I got to busting her down later. That no, it was that same day. It was that same. And then I was like, I'm sitting up there. I'm like, I'm already, my mind is already set to default. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you got to want something. You know what I mean? She looked at me. She was like, no, baby, I just like you. I'm like, you just like me. She was like, well, if you want to give me something, she was like, fine, but I don't want you to think that I do this. Like, and I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, Lord, I'm in trouble. So like my man said, those are the dangerous ones, man.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Yeah, because, bruh, I was just like, whoo, I look, I had to remember. I was like, nah. So I had to remember, and I had to remember I'm dealing with already. I already got a handful of regular women. Like I don't need it. Like I need you to. In this moment, I need you to just be a mango. Just be a mango. Let me do what I need to do, and you know, and let's just finish this transaction. But it wasn't even like that, man. Shorty, man. Oh my god. Yeah, and she been texting me, and I'm like,
you must be at church today, brother, preaching.
I'm like, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, bro. Because and also to take it back to how you you know, the question you had before, how you know if they really like you.
Yeah.
So this is how I'll be at work, and sometimes I get busy, and like it fluctuates in the period of, you know, busyness on my job. So man, I'll tell you, like if a good 4 or 5 hours go by and I don't get a text, or I don't, not that I don't get a text, but I don't send the text out, man, them shorties will hit me up. Is everything okay? You're not forgetting me, are you? I feel distance. And I'm like, baby, your boy's at work. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, so when just like Jay said, when they are into you, good, bad, or indifferent, they are gonna let you know. They're gonna let you know, bro.
They're gonna let you know when they want you, man. Look, let me ask you this, Miguel. Let me ask you this, man. Something about them Latin women, man, when they look at you, I can tell when any woman like me, but it's something about them Latinas. When they like, it's this look they give me. It's this look. They look at this look I got from them. I know they were into me. And you get this from any woman, but something about Latina. So did you experience that, brother Miguel?
Yeah, man. It's like they look, man. It's like they look through your soul, bro. They give you that look. I'm telling you, it's like, you remember them cartoons? You remember the cartoons back in the day, like Tom and Jerry or something. Like somebody be in the kitchen cooking something, and they'll have the scent, the smell will be, and the smell will be like, come, and it's just, hey, man, if that right one to look at you that way, it's like it'll snatch your soul, and that'll be your soul floating just floating. You'd be like, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm just joking with you, brother.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, they definitely, man. The Bruja, man, they put that witchcraft on you, bro.
Yeah, they on another level. OJ, have you ever had a woman look at you? Look, OJ, how you know a woman really, like the woman you got right now? Right. How you know she really wanted you, and you were different?
Bro, I mean, like, from the time I touched down in Colombia, like, she been rocking with me, you know. Now, Jay got a confession.
Go ahead.
I got a confession now.
All right, Usher.
She did start off as my side chick.
No, I got you.
She started off as my side chick, and so she was explaining to her son. She was like, "I just never experienced this before. I got to experience this," you know, because she's never dated an American before. She's never.
You the first American?
First American, man. Wow. First American, you know. So she pretty much, man, she goes above and beyond the Call of Duty. You know, like if when y'all come to the crib, Miguel know, we'll be upstairs drinking a beer. If she see your beer get low, she's gonna go downstairs and get another one before you even ask for it.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? Anything, she's always asking me, how are you? ¿Cómo está? You be in, you know? Or like if she sees my facial expression, she'll be like, enojado, are you mad? Are you triste, sad, or whatever? So she's very attentive to those things. Yeah, you know? When I get out of the shower, you know, it's like, lay down, Poppy, and she's grabbing crema, and she's putting the lotion all over me and everything, you know? I mean, just the simple, you know, it's just stuff that like a lot of people take for granted. She doesn't, you know, and she always telling me how much she appreciates.
They don't know how we live, brother. I'm glad.
So what happened? Like,
they don't know.
I bought her home. This is her home, her original home that she shared with her husband, right?
Yeah.
And
Fernando.
when they brought Fernando.
Why you stunting on Fernando? I be stunting
so
on
look,
Fernando.
so look, man. So Fernando, right? Fernando played his cards. He played his cards. So he actually started out there, tricking off, right?
Uh-huh.
So she caught him and she kicked him out. So then she went and bought another smaller place, and then she put this place up for sale. Well, when I met her, it hadn't sold in 3 years, and so I bought it for the low.
Yeah.
And then, we just started hanging out. She was doing all my construction projects, everything for me, getting me with the locals and everything. Well, Fernando ain't been able to get no divorce for about 3 years. So finally he said, I think we need to get a divorce now. And she said, well, he been at your house for 2 days in a row. I'm like, how the hell he know I've been over here?
Dang,
He been over here for 3 days in a row. So
no, wait,
then I
called
the security team. I was like, look, you don't let Fernando through that damn gate, okay?
God,
he don't live here no more, bro. He don't live here no more. So then just last week, he was like, he lives in Santa Marta, so he doesn't even live in Cartagena anymore. But he was like, Fernando said, I need to talk to you. He was like, I just feel like you live in this luxurious lifestyle and I'm suffering. So if you want a divorce, I want you to divorce, because if you don't, I'm gonna move into that condo that you're in, because technically we're still husbands and everything.
Lord.
And then the next time he talked to her, he was like, we can just forget about the gringo and we can start all over with our new life. And she was like, I'm good. Because you gotta think about it, man. Like,
it's hard to compete against a gringo,
Bro, I mean, so I'm gonna give you an example. This dude Fernando makes about $300.
Yeah, that was it. Look, I gotta fight every night to prove my love.
Fernando going through that. Fernando going through them stages to agree.
Look. Fernando, like, oh boy, like, wait. Look, you want my spot flash?
so now, it's like, okay, Unc Jay come along, and it's like, when I come over here, and I'm this is not a brag, this is not a flex. Anybody can do this, man. When you come over here, if you say you making $4,000 a month,
give them the facts,
bro. You're rich. You become an instant millionaire. I'm selling my house right now, and they just offered me 530 million pesos. So technically, I'm a millionaire. So I'm gonna ride with it, right? These people, man. Look, my girl saw that offer that I got for my house, and she's like, "Oh my God, mucho plata."
Yeah.
And so I said, I gave it a choice. I said, do you want to go back to Fernando or whatever? She said, hell no.
She's like, Fernando.
She said, me and Fernando's son is 21 years old. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, Fernando.
Here, so yeah, they're gonna let you know, man. If they like you, they're gonna let you know. They're gonna treat you just differently, And for her, she says that she's enjoying this ride, man. And to be honest with you, man, and to be honest with the panel, whatever, I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling right now because I know she a good woman, man. I know that, right? But man, that werewolf, man,
man, you turn the real trespass.
Man, look, and there's a big part of me that I want to, after I sell my house, I just want to travel to other countries.
Oh man.
And there's a big part of me that's like, I feel kind of guilty, because
Jay, we in the same boat. That's why we rock together.
She man, I'm telling you, she a solid chick.
It doesn't leave.
And it's like, there's a part of me, man, it's like, okay, do I stay in Colombia, still trick off a little bit, every blue moon when I just get that feeling? Do I just travel, whatever? I'm going through it, man, because I'm just not at this age, man. Like you say, you start looking for that chick that's got you back, and I know that I found that. But at the same time, man, that werewolf is a mole. It's killing me, man.
That's why I called it the werewolf, man. It's
All of them.
hard to, man. It's
Bro,
hard. You're trying to do the right thing.
I mean, look, I'm listening to Brother Anthony, and I'm like, yo, when he touched on, we wasn't made to be with one woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, real
that
talk.
that stuff really resonates with me. And I'm like, bro, I mean, I've been married multiple times, and I've never been satisfied. I've just figured out, man, I like moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you like moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So it's
real.
crazy, you know. And like I say, she don't sweat me about going anywhere when I get ready to go. Like I don't even give nobody that kind of power over me. But
No,
you
I
know,
don't
it's
never
just,
do that. I've done it before. It don't work.
like once you start staying, like I'll go out of the house sometimes just to keep her on her toes, you know, even if I just do something that it ain't even a big deal. But yeah, man, you know, I'm really, like I said, bro, I'm really struggling with it or whatever because
It's
you
hard,
know,
man. I know, bro. I know.
man, it's hard. Hey, I know what you feel when you with the school teacher. You know she's solid,
Yeah.
bro. But
Solid.
man,
What you heard me say, I gotta lock myself in, man, because I'm a werewolf. I told her that. She told me I'm worse than any Dominican man. But she tried to, but look, she does everything for her brother, man.
right.
The brother with the $5 super chat. You got, just be honest with, no, he's really, man, most locals have his wife and 5 kids. No, but that's true.
Man, no hit with the lifestyle.
Yeah, that lifestyle.
Hey, Ronin, but you know what? I actually got some inspiration from I'm watching that show Clipped with old Donald Sterling, man. That's a good show, by the way. Man, it's fire. But I'm like, man, maybe because let's just be honest, man. The more money you got, the more options you got.
Yeah, more options.
He literally had this lady in front of his old lady, man. And you know what? As long as she led that lifestyle, so there's a part of me that just want to go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Take it or leave it. And I know that, at her age, she ain't willing to give me up for that. Like I said, bro.
Look, that's exactly how I live right now.
Yeah.
That's my exact lifestyle.
Is your life. And and honestly, I messed up. To be honest with you, like I said, man, we all transparent up in this joint. I should have kept her where she was, like I had it when I was in my marriage, trying to make it work. You know what I'm saying? I should have left her in her spot. I stayed in my spot. I wouldn't even be dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? Because so but it's kind of hard. You give them more, and then they expect more. Whereas if I would have left her at her condo, then it was like I wouldn't even be dealing with this. But I'm gonna figure it out, man.
Why don't you bring her with you? Bring her with you.
Yeah. I've thought about that. Like I would take her to another foreign country. I just won't.
Bring her with you to the DR.
Yeah,
if you're gonna come.
Yeah.
The Santo Domingo or Puerto Plata, bring her with you. And look. My old lady and your lady could go play cards while we go have a good time.
Hey, look, bro, we doing a show every day. We like
Look,
we got a show to do.
Look, I got mine trained. I got my woman trained, and look, but I told her the truth. I said, listen, I looked at her like the Lost Boys. Now you know who you are. Now you know who I am. I say, but I put my hand out, and you see the blood dripping from me. You know who I am. If I'm not locked up, I'm gonna hurt people. Just get in the house, lock everything up, and you will be fine. The werewolf is out. The werewolf is here. Go ahead, brother.
Just let it out. The more the essence to this thing is that brothers is missing. You speaking to a brother 28 years, had none of trucking business. Trucking is my life. Trucking is my whole family life. I own trucks since I'm 18 years old. Trucking is life. You got two brothers between you and all.
He's messing up for y'all too.
Yeah.
We can't hear you for some reason.
We could hear him last time.
Yeah, we hear you last time.
Yeah, you sound like a robot again.
You can hear me?
Yeah, it just messed up again. I don't know what happened to my brother. So the brother, Passport Bros, man, it's too late, Passport Bros, man. We actually about to stop at Passport Bros, man. You can get on the next one coming up. Email me, bro. Look, we about to stop it anyway, man. It's getting late, man. We gonna jump back in. Look, on Jay, Miguel, y'all got the last calls. Look, I'm gonna let on Jay and then Miguel, and then we're gonna stop it. So the moral of the story with let's hold on. Look, I want to stop it right here. There's a lot of men that hate on men like us. This is gonna be the last thing right here. There's a lot of men, even in the passport community. Now they don't consider themselves like us. A lot of them got wives or they got girlfriends or they cater to a different movement. Hear me out.
Right.
They're gonna say people like us giving misinformation.
Right.
Like the information that we're saying is not correct. These dudes got different audience. Like there's a lot of guys, especially in Dominican Republic, different people. They cater to more women and family base. So they're gonna say men like us are giving the wrong information, or we're talking tricking. You're supposed to be looking for a regular woman. You're supposed to be looking for this, and we're saying, have your fun, but you'll eventually find a regular woman.
Yeah.
They don't hear that. They cater to women is a lot more than what we do. Like Brother Anthony was talking about, you're the king, you're the God, you're the one, and this is really true. That a lot of men have lost that. So, what are your answers for these plantation bros or whatever, these dudes that's gonna hate on us? And many of them have passports. These dudes that live in Colombia, live in DR, but they hate what we represent. What we represent. So they're gonna say we're talking wrong. I don't want to say anybody's name, so I won't. I was in right before I came home for surgery. I saw one of these plantation bros in Santo Domingo, and look, I'm an old school street cat myself, but I'm a reformed street cat. I want to run up on that cat, man,
Right.
and bust him in his neck. I just really want it. But it took everything in me because he talks so slick. And when I saw him, man, I looked at him, man, and I really wanted to run up on him. But I talked to him. I said, hey, bro, this is not your message. You got yourself private, but you know who you represent on YouTube. You represent the brotherhood. Stop it. I got a gun tattooed on my hand. You can't see. I represent. I got a smoking gun on my hand. So I'm but I'm reformed, and I've made a lot of money. So now my whole message to the brothers is working together and doing it. But you have agents of chaos. You hear me say, these brothers don't care nothing about no brotherhood. They're trying to kowtow for women, kowtow for other things. So, in closing, Brother Jay, what do you think about that? And then, Brother Miguel, we're going to do that. And we're going to get on again. Look, and I want you brothers to let me know what y'all want to talk about Wednesday, or any brother listeners, even you, Brother Anthony. I'm not going to let you back on, Brother Anthony, because the thing is messed up. But you got my number. Hit me up. You could be on the stream. Like, you could be on the stream Wednesday. We're going to do, this is the Manosphere Corner. You can jump on with us Wednesday, and on Jay and Miguel, whatever y'all want to talk about. But what do you think about that, on Jay?
Okay, let's get straight to the point, man. Who holds the biggest membership in the churches? Women.
Mm-hmm.
Who the government, the government, I mean, if you think about it like this, man, women control everything.
Yes.
So guys have been catering to these women since the beginning of time, bro. Since the beginning of time. Like my man said early, Helen of Troy. Miguel said it early, Helen of Troy. I mean, nations have fought over the coochie.
Yeah.
But see, this is what I love about what we're doing now. I think that we are getting the message out that, hey, we run shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're the ones that produce things. We engineer things. You know what I'm saying? Most women don't get into those fields. You know, so once we realize our power, it's like we're invincible. So to me, we got to block out that noise, man. We got to block it out. We can't let those tiny voices that's speaking on that side account. Like when I had the group, man, one of my wife's best friend, she posted in another group. Now nobody knew, the guy that posted it in my group, he didn't know that I knew this chick, right?
Yeah.
And you know what she said? She was like, "Hey, I need." So she was in the group. Kevin Samuels just died.
I
You
saw
know,
that
and
group.
that's sad. And remember, I posted it, and I was like, basically, she put a post in that group saying it's this group Cartagena Unplugged experience.
Mm.
They're blowing up. Who got the intel on that? You know, and I'm just like, why? It's like they are so concerned about what we're doing instead of saying, well, look, if these men don't want me, let them go.
Yeah, let him go
Because
ahead.
you know what? I never see brothers talking about, oh man, Serena married that white dude. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
mad. I'm mad.
Yeah, we not
Oh,
like
you
that.
know, man, some of the finest chicks in Hollywood, you know, Halle Berry, Janet Jackson, they married outside of their races, and we don't give a damn.
We
You know
don't
what I
give a
mean?
care.
Let them live, you know, but they're too worried about what we're doing. And
Yeah.
to be honest with you, man, when you get that passport, you know, that's how I want to end this. When you get that passport, you got power. Take your power, brothers. Take your power. Go where you are appreciated, man. You know, I got a best friend of mine. Man, dude was a colonel in the Air Force, bro. This dude has no kids, 48 years old or whatever. But you know what? He rock with them. He rock with them snow bunnies. You know, so
Yeah.
he's like $300,000 guy now, right?
Wow.
And
Doing his
all the
thing.
chicks that we grew up with, they didn't like him when he was in high school. He was a nerd. He was,
Mhm.
I told my daughter, you don't go for that pretty boy, go for that nerd. Because he
Yeah.
gonna be something one day. Don't go
And
for that
they're gonna be the
goofy.
man.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what he said? He said, man, when the girls start messing with him, like, oh, all he date is white girls now. He said, I rock with who rocking with me, you
Yeah.
know. So my thing is that now Becky ain't on the big screen.
Yeah.
Most of your leading women are Latinas and other races now. You know, that was an 80s thing when it
Yeah.
was the white girl flat,
Yeah.
but now they
That
love
stuff gone.
they love the curvy women now. You know,
Yeah,
they're the
that shit
leading,
is
you know,
over
your
with.
Selma Hayeks, people like that. So
Ooh, I
my
like a
thing is,
Selma Hayek.
yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. So now, bro, with what we're spreading, guys are getting powerful, and they're like, you know what? All I got to do is get $100 and some passport, and now I got my freedom, you know. And once you get over here, you're gonna realize, man. I mean, it's just refreshing, bro. And sometimes it's not about clapping cheeks. It's like
Yeah.
just to see that warm smile, bro,
Yeah,
when they
man.
smile at you. Like, you remember back in the day, bro. You old enough to know when you went to the club, you had to ask the girl, "Would you like to dance? Would you like to do
Yeah.
this? Would you like?" We
Look, I
put
ain't
women
that
on
much
such
younger than y'all. Let's get this straight. I'm
well, we
younger than
put
y'all,
we
but I
put
ain't that
women
much.
on pedestals back then, man. It was
Yeah.
just crazy, bro. Over here, man, them letting women be begging you for them to dance. So, like I say,
Man.
hey, little message. I want to learn some salsa, learn
Yep.
some
Message.
Spanish, bro. It'll change your life.
Message.
Literally.
It will change your life. I don't care if it's Duolingo. I don't care what it is. It changed your life, man. I've been doing this for a long time. I lived in Mexico for 5 years prior to here, and I've been here 8 months, man. And I can tell you, it is a different world, man. I can never go back. I'm gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done paid my dues. I done paid my dues to the Western society.
Oh, Uncle
I'm
J,
done.
OJ, you dropping it. Oh man, look.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I am done. J ain't never going back. You know, my daughter was like, Dad, why you only spent 3 days to come to my graduation? I got in and I got the hell out. You
Yep.
know, I don't even feel comfortable there no more, man. But like I say, bro, we got to keep spreading this message, get guys out. You know,
Yeah.
believe it or not, man, I don't mean to be long winded,
No,
but
go ahead, brother. You on your
bro,
you on this your
we
platform.
got, man, look, since I've been to Colombia, I have had more visitors than I had in the United States.
Yeah.
I have seen Dan Miguel probably 5 times. I've seen a
Yeah.
bunch of other guys multiple times. It's like I never get lonely because it's like this feels more like home to me. I put an IG post with the song "I'm Coming Home" when I was on my way back from the United States because this is home to
It's
me
home.
now. And I just this is where I feel most comfortable. When I was in the States, man, I had this big home and
God,
all
dog.
this luxurious stuff and cars and all this other stuff, man. Nobody visit me.
Man, stir
Nobody
the
visit
gravy.
me.
Stir the gravy.
But the
That's what I'm talking
but
about.
you know what, man? The brotherhood is alive. I got cousins that I hadn't seen in 20 years, and now they come visit me. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
What you doing, cuz? What up? You know, and I'm turning everybody I can spread this message to. I'm spreading it to, man,
Mhm.
because it's a better
Shout
life. I don't
out
care.
to
Like
my
my boy,
brother.
he was blind, and I spreaded the message to Brad. You know, like
Man,
come
we
on
gotta
through.
talk to him. We
Man,
need to
look,
talk to
I'm gonna
Brad.
get Brad on one of these lives one day, man. He is funny as I don't know what,
Yeah,
but
Brad
yeah,
is
man.
hilarious, bro.
Shout out to the
Miguel, we
brotherhood,
gotta
man.
get Brad.
Let's keep it
Shout out
positive,
to the
man.
blind. Shout out to the blind cheek clapper.
Man, getting it in, boy. We getting it
He's like,
in.
I'm gonna put it in, but then she got her finger like this. Shout out to the blind cheek clapper. Shout
Yeah,
out
but
to
shout
my
out to the brotherhood, man.
look,
Yeah.
man, OJ, man. Shout out. Miguel, you got the last words.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna piggyback off of what Unc was saying, man. It is, and for me, I'm probably about 2 years out from being down there full time myself. But it's the same feeling. It's the same. Like I used to call it the post vacation depression, the post vacation
Yeah.
blues. You know what I mean? But the funny thing is, like these my past 2 trips down there when I got back here, I'm not feeling it, and I think it's because I'm now fully committed to like, yo, I'm getting everything in order. I'm getting everything doing what I need to do to make my permanent move down to Colombia, man.
Wow, that's real.
And so it's just like there's no more stress. There's no more, even though I'm still here in the States, there's no more stress. There's no more anxiety. It's just like, because now I got this goal. I got this goal that I got to accomplish. So I wrote all my steps down, everything that I need to do. So I know what's going on. I'm getting my finances in order because I ain't gonna lie, because I went kind of crazy too. So when I started traveling, so if I wouldn't have went buck damn wild, I would have been down there. But
yeah,
hey,
it's real.
Boy, I was tricking off on him, man. I ain't gonna lie. And not just Colombia, man. Santo Domingo, man. I was so I'm doing what's necessary now, getting everything in order. Cause much like Jay said, I'm not just going down there. I'm going down there because I see the opportunity. You know what I mean? It's like you can get so much more, and it's not just about women, man. It's like the way of life. The food is so much better.
Yeah, the women just the icing on the cake. They ain't even the prize. They ain't nothing.
I'm telling you, the cost of living, man. You look. I'm hollering out. I get off every time I get off the plane, I get that. You remember Dave Chappelle? I'm rich, man.
Yo, I get the same thing. I understand.
So I'm like, yeah, because your money goes so much further, bro. I'm like,
yeah, when I get off the plane, it's like it's Mr. Nasty time. Mr. Nasty time. I'm feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Look, as soon as I land in that Santo Domingo airport, if my old lady don't pick me up, it's Mr. Nasty time.
Hey man, Santo Domingo Airport, bro. Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, me and you got to do Santo Domingo coming up. And me, you got it. Is the thing we gotta do, Santo Domingo. And some of the younger brothers send me things they want to get on. They want to get on with us. They want to talk. But I tell the brothers, look, when we gonna get on, we gonna get on. We gonna jump on, and that's just what it is, man. But so look, I want you brothers to let me know what y'all want to talk about Wednesday or whatever, and we gonna drop it. Look. You can download these streams yourselves. This 3 hours You can add this to your YouTube channel. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna download, put this to your YouTube channel. So look, before we leave again, man, their YouTube channels are in the description, but you want to drop them in the chat. Y'all go ahead, drop your stuff in the chat again, man. But look, this just the beginning. This y'all don't know what's about to happen. Like we gonna keep hitting them. Look,
Hey,
I ain't got no job. I can make a video every goddamn day.
I ain't got no job either.
Yeah, I can make you hurt. Look,
I ain't got no job.
now look, this is to the haters. Look, this is to the haters. People hate all the time. Look, if you're basing your hate off me making videos, Ninja, you in trouble because I can make a video every day. Plus, look, by American standards, I'm well off. By Dominican standards, Ninja, I'm rich. I'm like, you said, I'm rich, man. Look, and look, in America, I could damn near say I'm rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're basing your existence off me, until you dudes that's hating on YouTube or going through everything, I'm gonna tell you guys, man. Yeah, brother say Randy Savage like, I'm Tommy. I ain't got no job. This bitch ain't got. I don't have no job like that. Look, don't compare yourself to me. I make you hurt. I make videos every day. If you and look, this little travel stuff ain't nothing. I got other YouTube channels. I got other things. Look, I'm a house flipper. I'm a real estate guy. Don't look at this as this is what you can.
We ain't doing this for the money.
I mean, money is good. Like I just told you, I donate a lot to Haitians. I donate to the Dominicans. I do. Look, I done mentored so many Black Americans. Like all this stuff, people don't understand. All they talking about pro-Black stuff. I'm a real pro-Black because pro-Black means you putting with your money where your mouth is. These niggas can talk all that stuff they talking. They want to talk, but they don't do nothing. I have trained so many young Black men how to make money. You don't even know the half of it. And I know you brothers them did your thing too. So we are the real ones. That's why I left that kind of whole Black manosphere type thing. Because these niggas like they sitting there and talking. You ain't marrying Black women. You run around snow bunnies. All that stuff is corn. The numeration of the personification. All that, the tuna fish. You know what tuna fish is made out? Dolphin meat, brother. You eat dolphin. White man wants you to eat dolphin meat, brother. The dolphin meat make your education go down.
You eat that crawfish, the bottom feeders, man. You eat that crawfish and the catfish, that bottom feeder. Like, bro, just live your life, man.
Live your life, brother.
I've been there, done that, yo.
Yeah, we've done all that, man. So look, man, we gonna stop this stream tonight, man. Look, on Jay, Miguel, Wednesday we can jump back on. Remember, what we create together is community property. You use it on Jay. I showed you. I showed you the program.
I put a couple short.
I saw it.
YouTube,
I saw you.
So I'm getting started.
I saw it. I loved it.
Marcus.
I loved it. Shout out to Marcus. Marcus got to get on more of these with us. I need to
he's on a mission right now. So with the
military, I know you're on a mission, man. But damn, while you're on the mission, you can stop back and say whatever you want to say. You can get back in here with us. And let me tell you, brothers. Let me tell you. Make sure you show Miguel how to use this for his channel. All you brothers, if they ain't doing it now, they will. If they don't know you now, they're gonna know you. I'm telling you, man. And I appreciate all you guys that are in there. Look. To all the people who still watching, Wednesday, we're going to jump back on. If you brothers want, y'all touch base with me if y'all can by then. If y'all don't get on, I get on with the younger guys Wednesday because the young guys, they thirsty too. They thirsty.
We get on, man. Yeah.
If they don't get on,
man.
Look, I prefer getting on with y'all and some days getting on. The young guys get on with us. Like,
they get on.
I like it when
they got a message too, and I appreciate the young guys because, man, look, when I was a certain age, I wasn't thinking about this, and I'm seeing like young guys in their low 20s, man, traveling and stuff like that. So it's a good thing, I'm not one of them old salty guys, man. That like
they ain't no real hip hop. They ain't no real hip hop. Y'all saying boogity boo,
man.
I want to give you your flowers too, man. Like Ronin, man. One thing I can say about Ron he's always trying to help brothers,
Yeah.
man. He put me onto this YouTube thing and was like, yo, Jay, you got to do it, man. You got to. People want to hear from you, and man, even with this stream, I've seen a bunch of subscriptions and people coming through and following the Instagram come up on the screen or whatever. So I appreciate you, brother, man. I love the fact that this channel, we don't get on here arguing. You know, I ain't with that.
Yeah.
You know, if we can't rock with being brothers, man, I don't want to rock at all. You know, just something as simple as I made a phone call to him. I've been sitting on an interview with Marcus Brown for like 3 months. And I said, man, how'd you do those shorts that you did? He just told me I went online, did it within 5 minutes. I had some shorts. So knowledge is power, and that's what we got to start
Brotherhood.
doing. Sharing knowledge. Me putting them shorts on ain't done nothing to hurt his channel. But a lot of us think, oh, if we help this brother out, he gonna get more than us. Oh, if I
No.
turn this brother on to how to buy real estate in Colombia, it's gonna keep me from getting my money or whatever. It's enough for all of us out here.
Yeah.
Like you
Enough.
said, we go over here, man. We instantly become millionaires. I
Yeah.
don't give a damn.
All right.
I don't care
Look.
about what $1 million looks like in overseas. I care about what it looks like over here where I'm living at. You know.
Yeah, that's real. And Black Cleaner just give two super chat. Said can't wait till
Yeah.
we talk real estate talk. With that, and that's what you just mentioned on. And we're
Yeah.
gonna do a lot more of that in Black Cleaner. He touched on it. I want to do these kind of things with the brothers. The only bad thing about doing this on YouTube, you know, brothers only want to hear cheek clapping on YouTube. You can make a video right now about real estate. You get 3 views. So this is something like Black Cleaner. Like I consider Black Cleaner family. These are things we're gonna do within, and if brothers really want to deal with it, they can do that. Because look, we could do real estate around the world. We're like most of us that's listening. We're well off. We're doing well. So a lot of us could put money together. Man, we could build infrastructure in these third world countries. In modern,
no doubt, man.
We are so look, this is what these ninjas don't understand, how powerful we really are. And especially with the YouTube community and the dudes, man, we could do like just in Blue Book Passport Cartel, man, we got 6,000 dudes in there. Imagine if 6,000 dudes put up 10 G's. We can build.
We got our own hotel, and I definitely, like I said, I got some ideas here in Colombia that I was trying to throw out. You know what I'm saying? Like Chica friendly hotel, man.
Yeah,
that would sell out every damn day.
Man.
So if there's anybody out there, holla at me, man. That would sell out every time, bro, because there is no Chica friendly hotels here. So we gotta work together, man, and keep it positive and share information, you know. And like
But Anthony, you're right.
I think the way that we can put it out there, as far as if we do real estate videos, we make it pertain to like, okay, what is the cost of living in DR? What is the cost of living in Colombia? How much does it cost to buy or rent or whatever? Because that's where even the guys that's interested in clapping cheeks, they gotta have a place to stay. You know what I mean? So I think that's how we should do it, you know. Or
no, but look,
if Skylar get on here, he can talk about from Brazil perspective.
Brazil, that's what I'm saying. That's real. Look, let me tell y'all brothers something, man. I done made Airbnb videos for people in Santo Domingo. One man was kept at 100. Well, 2 or 3 kept at 100, but this one dude say, "Listen, man, I didn't even know this man. I booked his place for me to stay at for one day. One day, I was about to head back to the North Coast. I came to the DR. I just want to go to the North Coast, kick it with Flip, them to have a good time. I made a video of me in his place. Remember, the man don't know me from anybody. His place, $50 a night. I booked it. I made a video while I'm there because, you know, you're a content creator. I'm like, man, y'all need to stay here, whatever. It booked it up not only a year and a half from
That's power, Ron. That's power.
That is so powerful. Look, the man reached out to me and said, listen, a black man, black dude from the United States. He said, man, I don't know you. I never saw your channel, but my sales went out of the roof. He said, man, I'm going to send you $1,000. Not me. I'm like, hey, brother, you're a black man. You're not send me nothing. Everything good. He said, no. What's your WhatsApp? I said, man, give me my WhatsApp. I mean, he's like, what's your cash out? I mean, give me cash. Man, it's okay, man. I'm trying to help you. He said, Ninja, I'm good. And listen, I never give it to him. He went on YouTube, found it, and he sent me $1,000 because I booked his place up from one video. I booked it up for like a year and something. This is the power we have in these communities because, like you say, whether you come in to see culture or you come in to see clitoris, you know what I'm saying? The brothers are coming. And so the brothers are coming. They come in to clap cheeks. They want somewhere safe to stay at. And what I said, the first thing I said about the video, it's an awesome video. It's guest friendly and brothers. So Uncle Jay, you said it. The brothers filled it up for a while. So now, take it to now. I got people offering, man, come stay here. I got people on. So now I'm like, look, we can just build them ourselves. Look,
exactly. Blue Book Cartel Hotel.
Yeah, we could build them ourselves. We got 6,000 people, not counting almost 15,000 I got on YouTube. Yeah. We got enough to build our own stuff, but the brothers got to be in the right mindset. Not everybody in the right mind. We are unstoppable. We are powerful. And that's why they tell us, that's why they keep us divided. Like Brother Kobe said yesterday, they don't want you to spread information like this.
No,
man.
No. But guess what? Everywhere, every other community.
Yeah, Brother Anthony, right.
How you think like a lot of people have the wrong mentality here, especially when I say a lot of people, I mean a lot of Black Americans have the wrong mentality here. Like they'll look at immigrants coming in and how they getting this, how they getting that,
work together.
Number one, they work together, and then number two,
we got to do that, Miguel. We got to do a show about that.
And then number two, we
got to do it. We got to do it.
They going and they're finding the information on how to get stuff done. Nobody's just handing nobody nothing. Like it, man. It's so much out there for us, but
yeah, because so many people think that immigrants are getting a leg up on us, like the government trying to give them money and ain't giving it to us. Man, that's bullshit. Those communities themselves work together. I'm not saying that the government haven't sabotaged Black people in the past, but right now we're sabotaging Black people
ourselves.
So look,
you know what?
Right here, the coalition. These coalition look, we got these different teams. We are a coalition, and I'm telling you, man, we're gonna be unstoppable. This ain't stopping. Like I tell you guys, you thought it was over, but this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And like, man, we're gonna jump back on, man. You guys are my family. You guys that's watching are my family. Like, we're going to stop this stream, but I'm telling you, man, look. Miguel, Jay, whatever you want to talk about Wednesday, or even any of you brothers that's still watching, whatever you want us to talk on, send us emails. You got the email. Mine is RonintheTraveler@gmail.com. The brothers DeMarty Lace Day is down in here, and I'm telling you, man, Brother Sly is talking about different name real estate. But I'm telling you, man, let me tell you something. You know why? Let me say this before we get on, man. I watched a documentary on HBO Max about the Tulsa and what these Black men were able to do. It was Black men did it. Man, go watch that documentary. It was one Black man in particular. You saw that? And the rest of them got Tulsa in the height of racism. This is why I don't believe in all that old stuff. The white man, all this stuff. Look, man, I don't listen to all that begging, all that. These dudes were able to build a community in spite of that. It was a couple of Black men came together like we can do now. And my thing is even bigger than Black men. It's all men.
All men,
all men. Like the people say, one guy say, it's hard for me to say man first when I'm reminded that I'm Black all the time. And I understood what he was saying, but that's an American thing. When I leave out of the United States, I'm just American. So I'm gonna tell you guys, if you're gonna deal with America, that's different. But when you're gonna leave outside of that, you got money. Greenbacks talk. Asians ain't giving a damn about none of that. Asians going anywhere and they dominating Indians. They're dominating. So we could do the same thing. So let's cultivate a different brotherhood. Let's cultivate men who understand the game. And that's why I created Blue Book Passport Cartel. But I created this, and not everybody in that. Out of those 6,000 people, maybe 400 or 4, might be 40 ninjas that's down. I don't even know. And I ain't dissing my brothers because I got much love for them.
Yeah.
Pray to God that there's more than that. But I'm gonna tell you, man, anybody who want to get down, it's about to get real. Man, we could dominate these countries. People are, look, one thing I'm gonna get a white brothers. The white people in history, they understood colonization. They understood these things. They dominated everywhere they went, to the fact that jet black women got blonde wigs in their head. These dudes knew how to handle their business because they fought each other so much. And you look at the European history, these dudes would beat the hell out of each other, man. The Vikings, I love Viking history and how they, I watch a lot of that. So I'm gonna tell you something, man. We are the next thing. So it's on us. So this is the rebirth of the manosphere slash passport movement. It might just start with us three. It might just
shit. Let's get it.
That's you all right, man. Let's get it.
That's why we supporting everything you're doing, man. And like I said, over here,
we family.
Ain't no hate or worrying about the other person
family.
getting more shine or whatever. We're all working for a common goal, man.
Let's dominate, man. So we gonna end this stream, man. And you brothers, let me know what else y'all want to talk about, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. We gonna stop it now, man. Appreciate the stream. Look, man, much love for all you brothers, man.
Cartel, catch flights, not feels.
Flights, not feels. We in the building. We in the building, man. Shout out to
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy Father's Day. All right, okay.
Stamping passports to the freedom ring. First class rides, places uncharted. From the Big Apple, the islands where it started. Cigars lit, smoke curling in the night. From Tokyo streets to Parisian city lights. Dates in every town.
Brotherhood. Stop following these guys, man. They're the enemy. These guys are the enemy. They don't want to win.
With charm and style.
Look,
for rooftops in London.
Anytime that we put our money together, we will be unstoppable. Not only can we devastate, not only can we take over. Appreciate you, Travel. I've done this in America. Not only can we buy up the hood and everything, but in these other countries, we can dominate. Stop following agents of chaos, man.
We the passport cartel.
Tell you something. Nothing will stop us, man. We winners, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Peace out. Much love.
Sipping on bourbon while we chase our dreams. Drinking whiskey neat, toasting to the skies. We raise our glasses, watching the world go by. Dating on the go, the best of every spot. In the passport cartel, we always hit the jackpot. Conversations deep under city lights. From sunset dinners to midnight flights. Cigars and camaraderie, bond is tight. On a world tour, everything feels right. But don't be fooled, the laughs we share. We're wolves in the skies with a fearless glare. Loyal to the pack, no matter where we in the passport cartel. Trust runs low. Yeah, we the passport cartel. Trust runs low. Yeah. Lone wolf's call, under a moonless sky, roaming through the world, don't ask why. We carve our own path, in cities and towns, with a swagger that never backs down. Whiskey and cigars, on the journey we ride, with the passport cartel, nothing we hide. We the passport cartel, nothing we hide. We the passport cartel, catch flights, not feels. Globe trotting heavy, whiskey in our deals. Living lavish, loving large in exotic scenes. Sipping on bourbon while we chase our dreams. Whiskey and nights, with our whiskey and cigars. Passport cartel, reaching for the stars. The smoke and the cheers, we make our mark. A band of brothers from dusk to dark. 90s New York rapper.
Man, y'all niggas still in the building. I thought y'all was gone.
Passport cartel. catch flights, not fills. Glow trying heavy whiskey in our days.
Shout out to the
Living
93
lavish,
y'all
loving
from
large,
India.
and exotic scenes.
We ought to
Sipping
pass
on
on
bourbon
cocktail.
while we chase our dream. Just set back that luxuries, I think. Stamping passports, hit a freedom ring.
Man, I appreciate
First
you
class
guys, man.
rides to places uncharted. From the Big Apple
Shout out.
Islands where it started. Cigars lit, smoke curling in the night. From Tokyo streets to Parisian city lights. Dates in every town with charm and style. From rooftops in London to beaches in exile. Some cigars lit, smoke curling in the night. From Tokyo streets to Parisian city lights. Dates in
That's
every
all
town
right there, big
with
dog.
charm and style. From rooftops in London to beaches in exile.
All right, man. Salute to all you brothers, man. Loving you guys, man. Look, but tell y'all brothers, man, this is real. You unstoppable, man. Look, brother Slide, let me tell you, man. Brother Slide Travels is day one, man. It's my brother. Salute to you, brother. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. We unstoppable, man.
We the passport cartel.
Join the Blue Book
Catch
Passport
flights, not
Cartel.
fills. Glow trotting heavy.
I'm gonna give y'all the link to that private chat. You can see what we getting into. And man, we gonna stop.
Drinking whiskey neat, toasting to the skies.
Salute,
We
King.
raise our glasses, watching the world go by. Dating